let's see if the knowledge that you mentioned out is gonna follow on through the next game. We got PhiDX versus Nanaya Jacob, Boxer versus Taekwondo.
Yeah, classic matchup. Well, I honestly really like this matchup in this game just because I think Hwoarang and Steve are both pretty unique characters, and they kind of don't play a lot like the other characters in Tekken 8, right? They're much more willing to nickel and dime you. They're looking for these little hits, more control-based than anything else.
Absolutely. They definitely set the temperature in these matchups, and PhiDX starting things off hot here on round 1.
Yeah, and it can get kind of tough. Once Steve gets the lead on you, you trying to find your way in on a defensive character can be really difficult.
PhiDX already getting a little bit of momentum here, realizing that Jacob is just down jabbing on a lot of options. He's gonna take advantage of it with the wall running too, going over it. PhiDX, 2 quick rounds here. Low parry from the start here for Jacob. But the combo gets dropped immediately, but it's gonna start things off with the reset with that plasma blade.
So I was talking about before, like if you know how your combos drop and you play often, you'll be ready to make it into a mix-up.
A little bit of peekaboo, but unfortunately, PhiDX was able to find you and put you in this wall. Sonic Fang to the ender, just giving a little bit more room to breathe and tries to go for the 50-50 grab mix-up, but Jacob able to break out of it and secure the round.
Yeah, very key. Nanaya's actually pretty much lost both rounds before to being onto the wall, so that was a really good win, but that's a huge win. A big launch for Phi, gonna carry him to the wall.
Yeah, from the down jab again, PhiDX able to expose him and able to step out of the back one, but unable to finish the combo. But doesn't even matter, PhiDX able to find his mark with the double jabs and getting the game.
Yeah, just kind of going through the same well over and over again. And I'm not going to say that duck jabs aren't good versus Steve, because they are definitely a part of dealing with his mix. But, you know, also on top of that, obviously, Steve has great tools to blow that up. They're all a little risky, though. So it's about waiting for that, stepping them. Even most of the time, you can just probably block and wait for him and take your turn back or get a block punish. So Nanaya's doing some good things here. They're showing that they know the matchup, at least know parts of it. They just need to start evolving into the next level.
Absolutely. And try to switch it up a little bit as well, because PhiDX has been calling out those down jabs a lot. Speaking of call outs, David Briscoe, thank you so much for the $10 contribution to the match arena with the comment, "This was cool to watch." You're absolutely damn right. Another one! PhiDX taking those down jabs with punish for free, and it catches him Preston while he's shimmying on front of him.
It's not over just yet. Still has the heat, but that last mix for Phi, once again, taking his opponent to the corner and just muscling him down.
Okay, there it is. Counter hit, back four for Nanaya Jacob. It's getting a little bit of damage in and applying a decent amount of pressure, but PhiDX ready to break out of the jackknife 1+2. Weesh.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I understand that it's hard to make those adjustments mid-set, but it's definitely just the most obvious thing that's killing him. I like the throw there, going for the side switch. Oh, but what a great step from Phi, immediately recognizing the post-throw situation well.
Even with the awkward wall splat, he's able to convert that into a full-on combo to get the W. One more, just like what you said, Sammy. Oh my god, just do it! He doesn't care!
I mean, if it ain't broke, that's definitely a big part of playing a tournament.
Get the doormat in, now back up against the wall, PhiDX, even though decent amount of room to breathe. And Nanaya Jacob actually fighting out of it, and this one able to get an engagement with the black kite and ends it off with 4-4-3. Jacob stopping the bleeding.
Yeah, very nice. A couple of really strong reads there, but tried to reach, and Steve's really good at making stuff whiff and whiff punishing. But, oh my god, once again, back at this corner where Phi's gotten a lot of success, but that's a critical low parry to alleviate the pressure.
Back one out of the evasive option. Great tool there to use for Jacob, but PhiDX goes for the Sonic Fang Heat Engager, but his offense gets denied by Jacob's down 4-2. Could have been a lot more. Tries to go for the spike combo. Oki. Jacob still very much in this game. Goes for the generic grab. While Heat's meter is running out for Phi.
Yeah, has to lead on the meter as well. So can just use it in a bad place, but just closes it out right there. And once again, I really think Nanaya doing really well reading on offense, just needs to give himself a couple more opportunities through defensive play.
Stopping using that down one and just forcing himself a survival point. Now PhiDX locking themselves in by getting caught by those upward fours by Jacob.
Nice, finally a big throw break from PhiDX that's been working out throughout game 2. Oh, the delay, very nice into the guard break. Phi pulling out a new trick when they need it, and we'll take it 2-0.
Make room, folks. Mount Rushdown is happening as we go on to the next match. Chalk versus Pokchop.
I'm really excited to see how this one goes down. I don't know if I've seen this matchup specifically, but one of the things I like about Fahkumram is his range. And that's a little bit mitigated versus Victor.
This man can straight up launch punish you from range 3.
I know. It's kind of insane. Ooh, nice punish. Nice duck there as well. Gonna put him back onto the corner. Little sidestep block from Pokchop. Very nice. Mitigating a little bit of that pressure, giving him time to get that heat burst out. Or sorry, heat smash out, and then takes the first round.
Yeah, Truck even tried to go for that back sway just to give himself a little bit of chance, but Chop is ready to negate that, putting himself on the lead. But Chuck, though, able to get his back to an explosive one and able to get a full combo, and Chop continues to go in the offense and get himself engaged with heat.
Yeah, once again, a little bit of a delay is gonna do wonders for Pokchop. Gonna take the second round.
Quick fashion as well. Chuck, how do you respond back here? Or the 1+2, get himself engaged and catching Chuck stepping as well. Chuck goes for the down jab to stop him in his tracks, but it doesn't stop him completely.
You're really seeing that old Tekken mentality here. That timing that Pokchop's playing on is really throwing Chuck off guard.
I can hear him trash talk all the way from here.
Like I said, you need people like Pokchop in your scene,
yes,
man.
sir.
Oh, gonna get a big launch here. Gonna carry to the wall, but gonna need one more afterwards.
He did get a decent amount of wall spot, but didn't believe. But it's completely fine. It goes for the Garuda. Pokchop cleaning that up. No round brown.
Yeah, good stuff. I really did like that he didn't overextend on the wall splat. That's definitely a high level thing as well. A lot of players at mid-level, around my level, let's say, really want the rewards out of everything that they're doing. They're like, I got a big launch. Of course, I want to get everything that I earned for it. But a lot of the best players like to play, and especially in a game as volatile as Tekken is, it doesn't even matter if it's 8, any Tekken. You want to mitigate the amount of times that you're susceptible to weird interactions. And Tekken's just a game with weird interactions. That's what it is. So letting that combo drop, readjust for spacing instead of focusing on getting the combo potential, and close out the round by just having better control over your opponent.
Yeah, gotta be completely aware of your surroundings there, and Chop ready for every situation. We're gonna go here to game 2 as Chuck sticks it out with Colonel Sanders.
Nice
Great block. Here comes the combo here for Chop. Even bringing on the blue stuff and putting Chuck all the way to the wall.
Oh, roll tools is breakable though. That's a little scary, but Chuck gonna switch it up. Nice roll away. Once again, Pokchop playing the stage.
Block continues to go for the low, but gets cut. Duck and Chop going for that elbow overhead to extend the lead.
Like that Chuck isn't deterred to going for those down back forwards. Definitely a staple starting point for Victor's offense. Woo! there you go. Talking about that timing. Chuck finds a really good launch there.
But in the front launch here, about to dish out a decent amount of damage, making guess the 50-50 over here. And using a decent amount of that heat burst, but Chop ready to block the incoming low. And that heat smash as well, but no punish. 15 frame down forward, too unfortunate there for Chop. But fortunate for him, he's able to get that engager, gain all that health back.
Yeah, most of the low heat smashes are like 13, 14. So generally speaking, it's pretty safe to go for your 13 on those. But Pokchop still closes it out, set point.
Doo-doo round incoming. Potential here for Chop. Goes straight for those kneecaps and going forward the ribs with that heat engager. Out of here.
Yeah, that's really big. Misses the combo, unfortunately. And not going to get any more usage out of that heat as Chuck going to get really good combo. Kept pressing as well.
They're both pressing now. And Chop not afraid, but he gets caught by the Excalibur, and he's able to scout out the heat smash once again. Chop rewarding themselves a doo-doo brown and sending Chuck to losers. There it is, Gary. Let's get it to it, folks.
It's the Brawl Pro custom.
Isn't this a anime character? Is it Dan-to-Dan?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
JJK.
It's Nanami. Yeah, it's Nanami. Of course, Minty would immediately know who that is. I see. I see you.
Shadow the Hedgehog versus Nana. Wait, that's kind of true.
Oh, very nice, Lucius. Getting that hit. Gonna take Davo to the wall. Woo! Into the breakable. Yes. Kind of scaled though, so we see what we want. Oh, drop the combo, unfortunately, but Davo gonna pick that up.
Double hook disaster into the explodable wall with a little bit of damage, and the back one too, able to get himself the wall slap, but no follow-up. Lucius wakes up with violence with that counter hit launcher and is about to take DavoKara all the way to the other side.
Yeah, heat dash trying to keep the pressure up, goes for the throw. Like seeing the throw there after the heat dash, +5 into the throw means it will beat out Rage Arts. Lucius set point.
Oh man. Davo starts off swinging, and Lucius able to block and punch with the counter hit and able to block the 4-4 neutral 2 follow-up as well. Not the second time though, and no break out of the giant swing. Lucius able to tech out of it.
Not quite to the wall, but still decent position for Davo here. Once again, getting the wall explosion. Gonna tornado early, good wall ender. Gonna need one more and goes low. Takes their first round.
All right, Davo extending gameplay here, staying alive in game one. Starting off swinging this time, but Lucius not ready to press even more, but ready to interrupt Davo with the heat engager.
Nice, carrying towards the wall. Davo waiting for the moment here, but they're taking a lot of little bits of damage and chip on the way there. Can't really find their time to get some offense going, so Lucius will take that first game.
With the way he played, he was definitely caffeinated. This man completely just swung on through Davo. Amazing counter hit starters for Lucius to just like set the tempo for this game.
Yeah, a couple of times where Lucius is kind of just recognizing that Davo was trying to steal some turns, like way negative moves into another one, and King can do that, definitely. There's a lot of little evasive tools that King has. Power Crush is also decently good in those situations, but Lucius pressing some good mid buttons that cover a lot of range there, making sure that Davo can't really take those turns for free.
Sir, and folks, you see on the top right there, this is for top 48 winner's side. So this is to get out of pools, and Lucius looking comfortable right now. Going on to game 2 at Fallen Destiny.
Round 1. Fight.
1-1 to start, just getting good. Nice, right over the low. That's going to be the big starter for Lucius in this first round.
Already 50% gone there for Davo, and trying to get the iron whip, but Lucius gets out of there with a back sway and continues the pressure. Davo falls on through with the perfect.
Little punish there. Gets the second power rush to work out though. A nice little space trap into the 4-2-1.
No dock on the double hook disaster by Lucius, and he gets caught by the shove, but no wall splat there for Davo after the 4-2-1. Blocked again at the 4-4 neutral 2 and pushes her away with the 4-3 armor. But Lucius not afraid on continuing to press here.
Keeps it simple, just goes for a stance mix there. Can't really find their way out of it. Little backup into the whiff punish for Lucius. Set point.
Great punish there by Davo. 4-2-1, put themselves in heat early. But Lucius, great break out of the Shining Wizard, giving himself the wall positioning now.
And really liking these positions. Oh no, I was gonna say this position is God. Davo throwing them into the wall. Nice life lead here, trying to get it on the last mix. Doesn't work out.
Great block on the low, down forward 1-2, fully extends here, and Lucius able to get a little bit of punish. But Davo ready to block the low and staying alive here.
Once again, that little bit of patience goes a long way. Davo, after that giant swing, just closed it out really well. Needs 2 more though.
That grab for you as well. Lucius trying to set tempo here. 50% health, no dock under the 4-2-1.
Oh.
Counter hit. It's gonna be a lot of damage here, yes sir.
Not only
doesn't
that,
have the room,
but yeah, just has the heat. Gonna keep the pressure going. Doesn't have to worry about the rage art here. Nice block, huge block, and in heat too. This should be an easy closeout for Davo. Yeah, gonna make it nice and simple for himself. It ties up the round count, trying to extend this set a little bit longer.
Davo's blocks have been completely clutch right now, especially with these lows. And we are going to a set point versus survival point situation. Both of them starting off swinging, but Davo able to get the big boot, but no follow-up out of the RKO. Lucius, though, continues to swing on through without wall standing one and getting himself another counter hit.
Great combo as well. Got a nice splat for Oki. Backswing blow working out once again. Just needs one more hit, but it's not over just yet. Once again, that wall standing one. A key point in the set for Lucius to take it to 1.5 years now or something like that. I feel like I've seen some of these players get better over time by playing these brackets over and over. Like, I think, namely, like, Cris. I feel like every time I see Cris, he's just a little bit better than he was last time, and it's really cool to see him put work on the net play brackets.
Absolutely. We got Gio versus RealNastyBeetle for our next top 40 qualifiers, and Gio, usually a Ling Xiaoyu player, but he's going for the Fahkumram, and RealNastyBeetle sticking it with the Jin, making it top 8 on PAX West, and about to take the first round here as well, unless Gio gets an engager here to extend the gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's looking for the heat engager, but he might need to split the difference here. Maybe it doesn't matter if you're just right constantly.
Yeah, I've connected a little bit too far, but doesn't matter. Gio continues to swing through with the 3-4s, and RealNastyBeetle gets caught.
Nice. Good block punish as well. So what he wants to do with this, try to get the wall splat. Unfortunately, it's just shy of it.
Yep, back 3-2 doesn't give him the wall splat, but he's gonna wiggle out of there, out of the wall. Able to get the 4-4-2, but it trades, so no heat engager for RealNastyBeetle.
Nice. Just keeping that pressure going at range. Second hit, once again, nice pickup afterwards. Still has that heat again.
Oh, he stays alive. RealNastyBeetle absorbs the 3 and gets this for free. The round count is now 1-1.
Yeah, I gave him a little bit of credit on the first game there, where he would kind of just let it rock without going into heat. But sometimes I think you can't get too greedy with your heat meter. Just kind of pop it, get those hits on block, and that way you can recover some more gray life.
No punish at a 2-1-4 by Gio. 10 frame, doesn't go for it. But continues to swing on through these armors, and RealNastyBeetle able to push Gio away.
Nice jab out. Gonna get the full combo. No. Got a little bit of hits there, but still needs to close out that last bit of health.
The throw breaks though right now by Gio though are on point, and he continues to apply this pressure. Mids, lows, doesn't even matter. Gio ready to just throw him out. Great blocks him in the down 4. Gio doing a great job protecting his legs, but not his ribcage. RealNastyBeetle able to get that forward 4 counter hit. Does he still have Tornado? He does have heat to extend it all the way to the wall with the back 2-1. Doesn't go for Tornado, but continues to apply the pressure with the Zen stance.
Yeah, good Oki there from Beetle, but that was a great break from Gio. Was able to get off the wall, mitigate some of that pressure, but still needs a little bit more. Toe kick gives him a little bit of room, but not enough to get away from the running 3.
Gio with those Gaia forces, not afraid to suffocate RealNastyBeetle. And also, this Fahkumram pick is definitely working out in his favor. I did not expect this out of Gio.
Yeah, looking good so far. I'm liking the way that he's keeping pressure. Really, I think one of the things I want to emphasize the most, especially if you're also playing Fahkumram, is the use of that standing 3. Even if you don't go into the string mix, which is very good, don't get me wrong, but using that standing 3 on its own as a space control tool, goes very far. Only 13 frames is a mid, so it has a lot of really good benefits of just like controlling that space that Fahkumram wants to keep his opponent out of. And then sometimes you'll go for the string mix. You saw some 3-4s and 343s, I think a 3-1 as well. So applying them, but mainly using that as that space control tool.
He has so many options to mix their players up with. Not just with the 3-4s, not 343s. He has too many to count.
Yeah, it's really hard to deal with his buttons like that. I mean, for every other character in the game, they're just a poke, right? Like that down forward 1, it's just a poke. It sometimes has a little bit of mix, high mid or something like that. But with this character, it's a full gambit of strings.
And Gio just perfectly showcased that and suffocated RealNastyBeetle. Let's see if he can replay that. But RealNastyBeetle playing a little bit more spacing game, playing a little bit more compact with the back 2-1s.
There you go. Gets a punish on the 3-4 that time. Very nice.
No! Goes for the down forward 1 instead of the down 2, but doesn't matter though. Gio flinches eventually, and RealNastyBeetle equalizes the round.
Seen Gio pop heat once?
No.
Doesn't need it. It's not how we play Tekken. Ooh. Oh,
That's the one definitely working his favors now, but there it is. RealNastyBeetle been looking for that counter hit forward 4 once again, and goes for the down 3. RealNastyBeetle ready to read it and punish it with a wall standing 2.
Yeah,
Great whip punish.
I think Beetle's made a really good adjustment on the back forward 4s where he's just spacing just outside of it. It's a great tool, but it does have a lot of recovery on whiff.
He's playing a lot more patient, just waiting for Gio to make the mistakes here. Now RealNastyBeetle is setting himself for a survival point, but can Gio fight back? No whip punish out of the out forward 2 by Gio, but he is on heat this time.
Well, tried to go for something a little long there, and Beetle finished the string.
The 2 goes for the depraved savagery and wakes up with a get up kick 4, and RealNastyBeetle capitalizes on it and punishes Gio. We are going into a game 3.
Yeah, you know when you get a couple of those little waves into the hell sweep after like 2 or 3 of them, you know you got the timing on your opponent. So just looking really good right now. Beetle looking at that second game, made great timing adjustments versus his opponent, not running into the back forward 4s, not even on block. Obviously, you know, it is a high, but it being a really fast +6 tool that goes very far, very tough to contest. So just being out of that range, being a little bit more patient before they run in, that's been really good for Beetle.
key factor that I really do think is that RealNastyBeetle didn't overextend at all. He didn't try to force anything. He just let Gio just serve him the plate, and Beetle just taking it cleanly with a lot of back 2-1 punishes. And there it is. Gio not playing around anymore, going for the Ling Xiaoyu. Let's see how this adjustment is gonna play out.
Round 1. Fight.
Right here, stature kick getting denied here with the low parry out of Gio. And the punish one more time with the back 2-1 and catches Gio ducking out of the 4-4-3. It's gonna be a combo here. It should be all the way to the wall.
It feels like, although Gio switched characters, the timing's the same because Beetle still feels like he has most of the control. And I will say that his Oki on the wall has been really, really good. Oof. That's
so
big
his
though.
low parry. Yes, sir. Has a lot of great health to make the difference as well to recover, but still not activating heat in the middle of it. And he's gonna whip. He's gonna whip completely with the side step for a RealNastyBeetle. Again with the whip punish, the back 2-1. But Gio starting off round 2 with the round start back 1+2.
All right, finally using that heat, using it really well on the breakable. Can take it? No, goes for the spike.
Hypnotize one more time. RealNastyBeetle not ducking out of the Hypnotize mid, but tries to get a whip under with the 2-4, but no wall splat on his favor. Gio able to wake up with a wall standing 2, and just like that, we're gonna equalize the round after a scary drop, but Gio able to get it right.
Look how much better it looks when you use the mechanics. Oh, I mean, Beetle's doing really well. I love being non-complicated on the whiff punishes too. Every single time, back 2-1. Easiest whiff punish to use, goes super far, safe on block. Really good tool. Oh, second hit.
Especially with the grab, mistrust, no launch, but RealNastyBeetle back on tempo. Another back 2-1 whiff punish there. We're leaving Gio with a magic pickle, no great health to recover, but he does have the spacing, has rage and heat, but the combo gets dropped.
No, that was your chance, especially on a character like Xiaoyu. Getting that combo into Oki definitely could have closed it out, but Beetle only needs one more.
Storming Flower, pushing RealNastyBeetle all the way to the wall. Think it was gonna go press on the 3rd string, but Gio gets caught ducking out yet with another 4-4-3, breaking the glass, and this should be the balcony break. Never mind. Low wall splat out of the back 2-1, but he's able to get the balcony break out of the down 4 to 1-4.
Yeah, gets it on the 2nd attempt. Technically better. Carries the wall very well. Gonna use the heat. Backs up afterwards. Just keeps it simple. Heat smash to close it out. NastyBeetle will take it 2-1.
Bool versus Dogma. We got Eddy and Bryan Fury up in the stream for top 48. Let's go, folks.
Oh, all right. Chaos and immediately sidestep 3+4. Gonna go into the heat earlier. Nice. Good Oki as well. Nice little sidestep there. Good pickup. Tried to get the wall splat off, or combo off the wall splat. A little too short.
Yeah, great attempt there by Dogma, trying to step out of there a 2nd time, but not working out as Bool ready to adjust. Back one, counter hit. Dogma has heat to gain a decent amount of great health back as well.
Oh, no, it doesn't get the Oki that he needs. Does recover a lot of that life back. Recovers a little bit more after the heat dash.
Continues to swing on through, trying to take it away, but he gets caught by the orbital heal. Dogma able to crush on through.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. The toe kick saves his life for only a 2nd longer. Dogma's able to pull it back.
Yeah, great comeback there for Dogma. Bool able to backdash out of there, get the whip punish with the down 4 to 1-3. Challenges in the 1-2. Bool wants to be on position here and catches Dogma pressing with the back 3-3s. All the way to the wall with the right wall splat and spikes him down for the Oki.
Good plus frames to try to close it out. A little sidestep. Gets caught, but it was backed up with a block. Bool able to tie it up.
4-4-3 with the wall setting headbutt. Catches Dogma Duck in there. Bool trying to get another back 3-3 counter hit, but doesn't fully release it. But Dogma sends out the cannonball and sending Bool all the way to the wall. Trying to go for the taunt setup there, but Bool wakes up with a get up kick 3, denying the offense.
Heat Engager immediately using it in the mix. Nice use of the Power Crush, dealing with that. Gonna respond with the Heat Smash. Gonna need one more. The second hit of the down back 2-3. Rarely used and caught him off guard. Bool needs one more for the first game.
He does not care. He's gonna fully send it just like he sends it here with another Engager. Catches him with the wall setting 4-4, and Bool activates the Heat Dash to extend more damage, putting Dogma back against the wall. Tries to go for the orbital heal, but Bool catches him in the air, converting it into a combo and finishing it off with 1 game up on the board.
Really, really good pressure there from Bool in both the last 2 rounds. Just stringing his offense really, really well. Key point of the way that Eddy is kind of put together in season 2, getting the heat engager, or sorry, the heat burst at the right point in the combo, and then trying to get a high splat so that you have the ability to combo into the handstand back 4. That's been so good for the character as people have been adjusting their combos and getting better at working that in. And you can see the O key is deadly.
Yeah, it's not the fact that Dogma was making the wrong decision. He was definitely making a great read, but Bool was just a step ahead.
Yeah, and I mean, just Eddy's, in my opinion, really strong in this version. So you give him 1 or 2 chances and he's just going to run the mix. It's really difficult. So you just have to be primed and ready to go in neutral. And Bool's doing a really good job to find these moments. Just like that, that sidestep 3+4 starting the offense.
Speak it into existence, Sammy. Let's go all the way to the wall one more time, and Dogma looking at absolute trouble here, just guessing everything wrong. Tries to get a counter at the back 1, but Bool's just completely negating that option.
Yeah, look, he doesn't feel like he can do wrong right now. Every button works except for that one. Well timed on the orbital heal. Lets the combo drop for the positioning, making sure they're not overextending. Great low parry once again, but they have no life to recover.
He's got a magic pixel in the dream, tries to go for the taunt through the armor. That could have changed a lot of things. But Bool goes for the dingo load to get himself some guaranteed chip ins, putting himself into set point. Tries to go for the armor, but gets crushed by the low, and then his back gets blown up by the explosive wall. Bool is making a statement here in top 48 qualifiers.
Nice adjustment there. Great block as well. Wall setting 1 for the punish. Going to carry to the other wall here. So we can reduce the end of Eddy's heat gauge.
Again, puts him on rage with the chip damage. But there it is. Immortal Payback gets him off of him. Spring kicks out of there. Doesn't want to deal with the taunt setups.
Turns the favor as well. The Power Crush on the wall, getting Bool out of a bad situation, and will take the set. And I'm like, what is going on here, man? Can you give me like a little bit more breather? This is a 300-man bracket. Why am I running into the best player yet already?
Yo, who seeded this? Great low parry there out of PhiDX, out of Fisherboat's down back 1. This should carry all the way to the wall and dish out a lot of damage, actually. And no break out of the 50-50, and PhiDX rewarding themselves with more damage output.
Nice punish. Back 1+2. Sometimes really hard to punish because of its range, but Phi ready for it.
It is -19, folks. You do have a decent amount of options there, but Fisherboat starting off to sweeping PhiDX up. Sidestep 2, pushes him away and kicks him off the curb.
Big break for Phi though, being able to mitigate some of that pressure, get their backs off the wall, and that low parry will also help.
Yo, thank you to my GOAT Juicy Duelist for the subscription for 58 months in a row, baby. Support your locals, folks, and this is the guy that holds us together with these bracket runnings. Thank you, Duelist. Oh my god, thank you, PhiDX, for this launch punish, Fisherboat says.
Oof. Nice. Dash, close out. Very nice combo from Fisherboat there. Ties up the round count. Oof. Little combo afterwards turns it into a mixed heat engager. Already 50% gone.
No whiff punish out of PhiDX. Wasn't expecting that at all. Fisherboat continues to press on through and jumps through the stun gun, negating PhiDX, and here comes the grab, and no just frame blocks for you. Fisherboat getting the lead here.
Yeah, it's one of the things we saw in the previous set is that throws were working out pretty early on versus Phi. See if that comes back to bite him.
That off any 1-2, and Fisherboat absorbs the damage with the Gamma Bubble, converting into a heat dash combo and pushing PhiDX all the way to wall. Drills on through, and now PhiDX gotta guess the incoming attacks.
Oof. Nice step. Gonna use the string to get a big combo. Pulls off the wall, getting a little bit more damage off of it.
Woo! Beautiful step out of the stomp. PhiDX keeping his position clean and using the last beat of Heat Burst with the Fox Fury and closing it off with the shoulder tackle. Going in, final round for game 1.
Nice punish on the homing move. Fisherboat really trying to find their momentum versus Phi, who's placing some really key buttons, but finally finds it. A big wall standing one, carry him to the wall.
Oh, and he's able to get the bounce flat as well out of the heat burst, but PhiDX able to step out of through, receiving a lot of damage, but he's out of the position though. He has all the resources needed to make this comeback. 30 seconds left to play.
Ooh, that can help for sure. Gonna recover just a little bit of that gray light back, but good closeout from Fisherboat. Stops the comeback at the right moment, takes the first game.
A lot of back and forth there, but seems like both of these players are definitely on their A game. PhiDX doing a great job challenging out of Fisherboat's stance, especially with the down forward force, down back one, incoming follow-ups. But Fisherboat also great on these mixes, thinking that PhiDX was going to block the down back once, but instead setting him up in the sky with a wall standing one instead.
Yeah, I think that like Phi's doing really good at mitigating a lot of the pressure. Like there's a lot of times where he's pressing the button at the right time, but most of the time it's like just a jab or just a down forward one or something. And Fisherboat, when they find the right read, it's like a good time to block or like a really big crouch duck punish. So it's like it takes a lot more for Phi to be right than Fisherboat, because he just needs a couple of big hits and he carries to the wall. Phi has to constantly stay on the ball, and now that he's behind on the health, like it's so tough.
Yeah, because right now the reward services for Fisherboat has been a lot bigger here compared to Phi's, and he is extending it, breaking a wall and closing it off with a battery ram.
That's why it's so important for Steve to take a decent lead and hold on to it, because he doesn't really have the best tools to press offensively. He can't make comebacks as good as some other characters.
Great step and catches him ducking here with the heat engager mid, but Fisherboat swings on through and gets PhiDX out of there, but the position stays the same. Fisherboat back up against the wall here as PhiDX continues to pressure him.
Nice, gonna get a big combo off the wall splat. Back onto the wall. Gonna need a little bit more. Uses the rest of it. What a combo, dude. That was near perfect.
Yo, chat, I need a clip out of that one. That's going to the wall splat weekly, but Fisherboat starting things off hot with the down forward 2, programming it, sending PhiDX all the way to the wall.
Once again, though, same issue. Fisherboat early lead on Phi, and just gonna keep pressing the offense because he's just has such a strong lead.
And there it is again, interrupting with a down forward 1-2, but no big rewards there, and Fisherboat capitalizes it. Catches Phi stepping with the homing launcher, and this is gonna set up a great lead for Fisherboat.
Nice, big low parry here. Not gonna really necessarily take the lead, but mitigating some of that pressure, getting back to the center stage.
Ooh! The counter hit, the sucker punch there by PhiDX, coming in clutch right now. Activating heat, this should set up a wall splat here for Phi.
Yeah, unfortunately pulls off the wall, tries to fix that up a bit with the heat grab. Takes the lead though here, this is big. Oh,
Seed planner.
No way. No way. No way. Yeah. On the immediate timing too, Phi looking for Fisherboat to keep the pressure going, but great block, good patience from Fisherboat, who is going to be moving on through the bracket.
Because we're actually going to see Panda coming up for King Servbot versus Zafina. What the hell is it? Is King Servbot like cosplaying as Zafina? What is this?
That's really funny. I actually
I like it. It's really fitting.
I'm surprised that he knew. I mean, I expected the Anna, but we're seeing the Zafina here right now, which isn't too surprising, but I feel like the Anna's been cooking for Shadow lately. Oof.
King Servbot though cooking with that bear swipe. Catches with a counter hit and sending Shadow all the way to the wall, putting him on rage. Here comes the booty. No, he's gonna keep it simple. Goes for the heat first grab, doubling it down and getting the guaranteed damage. King Servbot.
Nothing makes me feel more like a moron than getting thrown by that. Like, genuinely, I'm just like, you know what? That's on me, man. I'm sorry, my bad.
I'll remember that next time.
No, don't.
Step out of there, and yes, he does. Shadow exposes King Servbot and cleans it up with a instant heat smash.
Good little micro step there. Obviously really good on Zafina because of her small hitbox.
Knockdown guarantees, gets themselves an install.
Yeah, once again, looking really good here after that first round. Gonna carry to the wall. Gonna be able to close this out very nicely. Oh, G-Clef tried it. Really smart from Shadow, going for that heat smash. It's really fast, so it's good to use in a reaction situation like that.
Yeah, Shadow's like, you ain't using the last bit. You're playing safe. I know what you're doing. All the way downstairs to Goggles Perch, starting things off hot here for Shadow 20Z. He's got an install, and King Servbot trying to get a hunting season there, but Shadow lying down there on the Mantis and crushing it down.
Let's try to get a little bit more out of that side set, but Servbot trying to look for their moment. Nice whiff punish from Shadow. That was awesome.
That has to be a bear-specific combo because that right there secures the round. It has to secure the round, right? No scaling needed.
Please?
No, wait.
Oh,
okay.
God. Okay.
We're good. All right, we're good.
I don't know if it's bear-specific, but I think it's easier on bears. I have to remember it was one of those that we don't usually see that whiff punish all that often anymore. Usually it's like, because down 4-2 is really good for whiff punishing. So you end up usually seeing that or forward, what's it called? Forward 4, great whiff punish tool as well, because it's just safe, moves forward really well. But
that move.
Yeah, me too. It's just like, you know, those tools that just like cover space in front of her and just control the tempo. I mean, I think that's why Zafina is really good, is that tools like that and like just make it really difficult to take pace away from her. Anyway, game 2 here, gonna go to arena, so uniform stage. Really good for bears, obviously, being able to get the wall more consistently and being able to get that unscaled ender on their combos.
This is a cheeky Morrigan outfit for Panda. I like it. With the hat as the hair. I dig it.
I am always so impressed with people's customs because, like, I do not have this creativity.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I'm just like, I look at my character and I'm like, what if I made it blue? And then that's it. Like, that's my custom.
If people look at it, I was like, what is this custom? I was like, it's my custom, man. Oh, wow, just completely crushing that bear swipe. No counter hit for Shadow 20Z, though. But he's able to get that clean hit with a down forward, too, sending Servbot all the way to the wall. And staying down as well. And Shadow 20Z is completely fine with that.
Oh, the Oki is crazy, dude. Oh, my God. Finally, get it back forward, too. Gonna recover some of that life. I'd actually like to see the heat a little bit earlier, but I think he wants to use it for the wall carry. Yep. What's the Oki? Oh my god. Oh, the shooting star press. Oh, the butt stop. The full comeback. That's what I mean, man. A uniform stage making it easy to carry to the wall means this is really deadly stage for Bears.
The Shadow was ducking there, probably expecting the grab, but served by mixing things up. On survival point right now, trying to get that counter hit out of the Wasaning 1-2 launcher, but Shadow not pressing. However, he's gonna get caught by that headbutt by KingReyJr, engaging himself in heat.
Charge moves adding so much gray life. Oh my god, that was almost death, but second hit didn't work out. The chomp will. 3 straight. Surbot ties up the game count.
In absolute rapid fashion there, Surbot locking in, going to game 3. Great adjustments there all around. KingReyJr just played completely fearless there.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a boon to have the uniform stages, like the uniform octagon stages, because you can pretty easily calculate how to get to wall, and Bears just have such good wall carry in this game that being able to get to the wall and get that Oki that they're so good at means that any round can turn around in a heartbeat. A little bit of a similar side stage, but not as uniform though. This is a rectangle, if I recall correctly. But relatively small still, so both characters gonna have to worry about that wall behind them.
Bro, that bear's possessed.
Raiden Bear?
Raiden, bro.
That's
Thunder God.
Does anybody know does KingReyJr play Dota? Is he a Storm Spirit player? Let me know. Ugh.
What was that move? I've never seen that. That was like a weird overhead for Shadow, but look at the amount of gray health he's about to recover, and look at the amount of health that he's about to take away out of KingReyJr.
Yeah, I think that's gonna close it out there. Good stuff though. Kind of the round you need after going 3 straight in game 2, or losing 3 straight in game 2. Kind of a stabilizing round. Put yourself back on the board, gives you a little bit more time. Nice. Running move, tries to carry to the wall. Second hit will do, and it will wall splat. Gonna give Shadow a real healthy lead and in heat to close it out. Oh my god.
Right back at you with the fearless mentality, just like how what KingReyJr did on the second round. 2 rounds quickly served up for Shadow 20Z, but KingReyJr answering back here with the wake up hop kick.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, peeled off the wall. So unfortunate. KingReyJr still making the most out of it though.
Yep, able to get just the guaranteed damage there. Tries to go for it again, but Shadow 20Z ready to tuck and punish it. Heat is gone for KingReyJr, so that option's completely gone for this round.
Yeah, now just keeping the pressure up. Has a little bit of heat left. Nice punish. Gets the wall splat too. Heat dash and the closeout. Great situational awareness for Shadow. Gives him the 3 straight back and takes it. And I really like his Clive. Like, I really like this character in a tournament format because he's a very simple character in theory. He just has a lot of really strong tools, but when you don't have a lot of moves in this game and you just have strong tools, that means you can be kind of obvious at times, and that takes a lot of work to overcome. So we'll see if Cris can do it versus Lucius here.
He presses on that second string though, not expecting that wall splat, but Lucius got the combo from every situation possible.
Yeah, trying to look for that heat smash to hit, recover some life back, but Lucius with a really nice lead here. Good throw break.
Yeah, playing it safe as well, doesn't want to interrupt the third string, but Lucius unfortunately getting his low parried, and RB Cris slowly getting his health back. What the hell? Where are you going?
All right. Cris Tokyo drifted on out of there, and Lucius will take advantage of the situation, but Cris made, I like the combo decision from Cris there. He was going for that TEKKEN meter more than just damage towards the end. So he's already at level 3 in this round too.
Here comes that simple playstyle there by RB Cris, like what you said. Doesn't want to overextend too much, but sometimes you just got to, because this situation just happens where Lucius just completely runs you down.
Oh, nice! Got the jab string to counter hit. Gonna get some good damage off of it. Cancels to stay safe. Unfortunate, but still has the wall positioning. Gets the second hit. That's a big wall splat. Peels off the wall for an extended combo.
Wall carry into the dash, into another wall ender here. Nice break out of the wall +2 by Lucius, but better step by RB Cris to get the W. Great comeback there.
That's what I'm saying, man. There's a couple of people in the world, they won't necessarily get that combo in the way that Cris did. It's so important.
No duck out of that string though, but he's able to get the counter hit with that wall standing 1. Lucius has been on point with that button.
Yeah, that's like, he presses that better than most Asus I've seen. It's crazy how many counter hits we've seen just in this tournament alone.
Sidestep into another wall splat there, but the 2-1 from RB Cris. All the way to the wall here, but misses the dash and misses the combo ender.
Yeah, could have at least made it one more hit. Nice spacing awareness there. Gonna use a nice safe poke at that range, and Cris 2 up now. Needs one more to close it out.
Whew. The G clap coming out by RB Cris. Important here to push Lucius all the way to the wall and applying this endless pressure, but Lucius is able to get out of there with a counter hit sweep.
Oh, got the throw to work out that time. Oh, just a little bit of a delay there from Cris. Gets him off the wall. That's big for the positioning. Yep. Very, very nice. Ducks after the safe string. It's only -9. Is that gonna be enough? Yeah,
Almost.
No,
Almost. Only uses 2 bars of it, but doesn't need all of it as he cleans it up with the down to RB Cris, taking that game in stylish fashion.
There's a couple of situational things you see from Cris there that really change the pace of the match, like staying on the floor for a second or longer. And yeah, the spring kick didn't hit, but he gets away from the wall and mitigates a lot of the pressure that Lucius has shown throughout the first game here, most of it coming from his positioning towards Cris on the wall. And a couple of times we've seen that mitigated and Cris taking advantage. And a lot of the other times I'll say that Cris just taking advantage of the stage as well. The uniform stage, the octagon stage, being able to peel off the wall a little bit easier than some of the other stages and re-wall splat afterwards. That's something that is much more difficult and much more situational on square and rectangle stages. So seeing that extra combo cross from Cris, super cool.
We're about to see that adjustment here as we are going to Urban Square, a completely squared off stage here. We'll see how Lucius is also going to respond back, but RB Cris commits on the duck and shows off his sweep. Is going to one connecting. Side slash and even delays the confirm just to secure it too.
Yeah, great hit confirm there. I like him keeping it simple on the combos. It's a little bit of a weird side splat, so it just ends it with the 1+2.
Winds up the power crush and punches him away. RB Cris extending the lead.
Not a punish, but got the low afterwards. A little bit of damage there, and both players back up afterwards. Nice step and the heat engager.
Yep, RB Cris tries to launch on through, but completely whiffs. Tries to do it again to get that +6 advantage, but Lucius not flinching just yet. However, speaking of flinches, RB Cris unfortunately reaches on through and gets caught by that counter hit, and Lucius is gonna send him all the way to the other side of the wall.
Opportunity for Cris here. You see him sidestepping right a little bit, trying to take that positioning, and Lucius' great throw to mitigate that. Heat engager though, recovers a lot of that great life back.
sidestep 1-2 there for RB Cris. He's running out. He's going to force the dash out of it. And applying a little bit more pressure as time is running out. Great interruption there with a down forward 1 and going straight for the ReyJr to maximize the damage and taking away that gray health away out of Lucius.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to give him a healthy lead, but it'll give him a lead that he can, or give him a health pool that he can work with here. Just a couple of hits away from taking it away, especially with 4 seconds left. The power crush
doesn't do enough.
He took so much damage in the power crush.
That's insane, man. One of those very rare situations where the power crush doesn't work out in the end. Our Lucius staying alive here, equalizing the round. RB Cris trying to absorb even a bit more, but doesn't get any connections.
Nice, gets the throw to work out. Pushes him towards the wall here. Once again, great spatial awareness from Cris. Gonna take advantage with the wall splat too. +4. Nice, no dash. Oh, that sucks.
All good though. RB Cris finishing the string, not afraid. It gives him a little bit of a magic show to get that bubble up on the board. Now 1 round away to go to top 8 winner side.
He's just constantly using that wall standing 1. I mean, why not? But Cris is taking advantage. It is -8, so being able to just kind of take your turn, run the mix afterwards.
Great awareness again there for RB Cris to interrupt the string with a down forward 1. Lucius able to escape out of there and connects the wall running 3-2, but no wall splat.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. He face splats and he gets out of what it was going to be a much worse situation for him. And Cris was able to take it 2-0 over Lucius.
However, I'm excited to see Junior's Armor King in the upcoming weeks, but we're not going to see it here. We're going to see Junior versus Bool for top 8 winner side qualifiers.
Round 1. Fight.
I'll see how this one goes. Oi! Early on, a well-timed down forward 2. Gonna give KingReyJr a little bit of a lead here. Whoa, all right, up forward 1 of all things. Well timed. I mean, gets him off the wall here, but KingReyJr trying to put him back in place.
He tried to go for the 4-4-3 sweep, but KingReyJr's heat burst was a little bit faster, so no negation there out of Bool's side, but Bool continues to swing on through, applying the pressure and catching KingReyJr ducking out of the wall standing headbutt.
Is that gonna be?
Oh! Remember the name, folks!
Oh, I thought maybe it would be enough damage, because if you don't know, the way that armor works is that it does. Oh my god, it wasn't enough. Okay. Oh no, that's not a natural. He dodged it. He dodged it. Oh my god.
What a sequence! Bool prepared for every outcome possible and escapes catastrophe.
Oh, show him the move again. Up forward 2, doing wonders.
Mental a little bit shaken here, but charging things up as it's his turn now to dish out the offense. Up forward 1 barrage in the mix-ups. Bool is not flinching.
I thought he's dodged it. 1, 2, 3, hitting him out of the air. Oh, nice, great punish there. Gets the wall splat, peels off for an extended combo. Trying to get him to the other wall here. Oh my god, he did it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, and the wall break too? You just gotta keep doing that. You just gotta keep doing that.
I mean,
10 seconds left to play.
Oof. Those evasive moves are really good because they don't have the time necessary, or they don't need the time necessary to input the sidestep, right? They're just up forward to immediately start moving. Whoa!
Why are you charging it up on me? Bool ready to answer back with a counter hit back 3-3, able to spike him down to set him up a little bit of mix up here with the Mandinga stance. Bool trades out the heat smash, and Junior has time to activate his own.
That's a little bit of win for KingReyJr, right? Doesn't get the rest of that heat meter. Life is almost tied up. Gotta get the tornado here. It's gonna scale the combo quite a bit, but it does give him a lead. Nice.
Jab into the low follow-up. KingReyJr. extending gameplay here, staying alive. Up 4-3 to start things off. Bool tried to sidestep to the right, but gets caught instead.
Had enough of that up forward too. Checking to the right a little bit more, I understand.
Whoa! Oh my god, though. Bool going for that back 3-3 counter hit once again, working out in his favor and carrying Junior all the way to the breakable fence.
Plus frames, goes mid, gets caught. Again, combo scales because of the breakable, but gives him a healthy lead. Once again, goes mid, immediately busts out big counter hit.
He tries to go for the up 4-2 once again, but Junior goes to try to through up 4-3, catches him dunking. Tried to catch him dunking with inner strength, but Bool ready to punish him in the end.
Back 2-3-3 for the closeout. Really nice from Bool. Just runs that 3-3 mix.
That was an absolute chaos of a game.
Yeah, there was like 5 moments where I was like trying to say something and then something crazy happens. That was to go back to what I was saying before, if you don't know, the way the armor works in this game is that it mitigates the damage to 50% of what the move actually does, but in response it doesn't scale. So when you take multiple, like the situation with Cris, right? He armors like 4 moves, but he air hits somebody with his power crush, and he means he did less damage to him than he did to his opponent. It's like he just takes a bunch of unscaled moves, and that's why it does the amount of damage it does.
God, that's a lot of damage here out of Bool's side. Junior already gone 50% health. Bool sitting on heat, but it's quickly running down here as Junior able to get the hit on the last part of the string and able to get the down 1+2 and continuing dishing out this pressure. Oh my god.
That's great situational awareness from KingReyJr, because that was a weird second wall splat and he still got a little hit afterwards. Immediately pressing on that heat burst.
Yeah, using that exerciser a little bit more now for Junior, absorbing all the damage. Oh, gets caught by that down for 4-4. Able to get a lot of health back as well. Just spinning that sidestep 3+4, and he does not care. Bool equalizing the round count.
Again, great adjustment on the combo, kind of a weird wall splat, and that wall standing 3 definitely helped him get good Oki. Nice. Down back 4. Oh, caught him. Just hit him out airborne though, so not a lot of damage. But KingReyJr finds a big wall splat. That's going to help him even up the life total.
Puts himself at a little bit of advantage as well, having the time to activate heat, but Bool tries to step out of there and exposing KingReyJr, but Junior had enough time to recover and duck and punish Bool out of that. 2-1 right now.
That was an extra read from KingReyJr too, because every other time Bool's gone for the mid extension, the heat engager on that. That time he went for the high to stay safe and kind of split the uprights, and KingReyJr made a fantastic read.
Overextending there for Bool. Pressing a little bit. Tries to go for the whip punish with the heat smash, but Junior gets the whip punish of the hop kick.
Oh, all right. Gonna get the handstand 4-2. Immediately cans after the weird situation. No good. KingReyJr is gonna tie up the game count.
Junior pointing out Bool is like, you know who my teammate is? You know who I gotta fight against a lot when I travel off internationally? I gotta fight against John Ding. That real Eddy. This ain't nothing. Bool. How do you respond back though?
Dude. That was, I can't believe that. Every other time Bool went for that, sort of like, it was like a quick duck, up forward 1-3, which is the mid version of up forward 1. It's a really good tool for Eddy because it's a consistent mid that he can use that covers tracking in both ways pretty well if you're super up close to him. But like the one time he does the high version, he ducks it. That's so mean.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens, bro. It's like, how are you already adjusting? What's going on?
And he was back against the wall too. Like there's a lot of risk into that.
Yeah. Oh god, dude. This guy's so good.
Immediately using the heat smash there for bool. No more heat to utilize. But Junior has a lot of time to play and finding the right time to activate his own heat burst.
Nice. Stuck on the 1-2-3. bool looking for that press from KingReyJr. Doesn't see it.
Could be all the way to the wall. No, just a shy bit short. But he's able to find that crush with the upward 1-2.
Yeah. Close out with the unscaled on the ender there. Very nice. KingReyJr. keeping the momentum going. Oh, very nice. Good punish there. See if bool evolves that. He's gone to the handstand 4-2 pretty often.
He's keeping it frame tight right now for Junior. Upward 3, trying to catch bool stepping with that upward 2, but bool has been restricting himself using that move a little bit now.
Heat burst from him too. Immediately heat smash. Unexpected. Gonna get a nice lead there. And the first time we've seen the down 3 from bool, messing the timings up just a little bit. Oi! We've seen that before. Another sidestep 3+4.
Don't need to mess up on the timing on that one. He arrives just on time with that sidestep 3+4. He's sending Junior back against the phone booth, but KingReyJr said leave a voicemail after the beep. And sending him back into his back into that corner.
Nice. Putting him on the wall. Goes back to the hatchet again, even after it was blocked. Good stuff. Set point.
One more round here for bool. Nicely done to block the shoe shine for Junior, but he's unable to get the punish. But the front flip, though, able to secure himself a combo and the install. Upward 1-2 out of the stance. So it's a little bit scaled, but he's able to dish out a combo and activate heat.
Whoa! All right. I think that was weird. I mean, it's just the way that it happens with Eddy. Heat smash, trying to take some plus frames, keeps it cheap on the mid.
Different side, but eventually Junior finds the spacing to whip punish that sidestep 3+4. No, misses out the ender, the carry of the upward 1. Nicely done to block the low mid situation, and we are going into a final round.
What a block, dude. That's insane. Once again, going for the hatchet and beats out the down 3. Shows it twice. KingRey has the answer the second time.
The one time he activates the back 3 and the timing as well to activate the heat burst while he's on relax stance. bool gets bound it, and Junior converts it into a combo. A lot of great health to recover for bool, and he still does have heat engager, but he gets caught by the Nano Augusto, and this should secure the W. KingReyJr. will be going to top 8 winner side. All right, next match coming up. We got another Eddy for you guys. We got ATL's own NOMAR with his a little bit of flavor with Eddy. And Shadow20Z returning into the stage with the Devil Jin. What a block out of the sweep. Shadow20Z ready for it and able to get the wall setting 2 and catches NOMAR ducking on the incoming mix-up. Oh, I don't know about all that.
I think he was trying to take advantage of like kind of a weird sidewall thing, but gonna give NOMAR an opportunity to make a comeback here, especially near the wall. Nice awareness. Gets some nice tornado on that combo. Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. That is gonna be huge there for Shadow. More damage output as well, a little bit unscaled, and closes it off with the overhead.
Bro, dude, the mix there, the Oki just deadly in the corner for Shadow. Nice.
Great punish, 1-1-2, keeping it simple with the flash combo, and great call out there on the upward 2 by NOMAR. Shadow20Z ready to block and punching it with the back 1-2.
on mid that time, full crouch low, trying to run the mix, but hasn't been that valuable. Hasn't strung into a launch that NOMAR needs.
Seconds already. Both of them still have heat, but NOMAR first one to activate it, and Shadow20Z matching the temperature.
Oh, gets the throw as well. Not gonna be enough. Gonna need one more, and just gonna swoop in for the kill. Shadow doubles his lead. Nice, good damage there.
Another instant 4-4-2 there for Shadow to put himself in heat and give himself a little bit of advantage. NOMAR a little bit stunned right now as he's down two rounds. Goes for the morning cloak, closing off the distance and activating a bit more pressure with the 2-2, but NOMAR not pressing yet, and then he activates his own heat.
Yeah, just really looking for that moment that starts his offense and just can't find it. Oh, nice duck on the quarterback 4. Once again, trying to start some plus frames going. Nice duck on the throw. Oh,
bro!
You gotta hate it when this dude's this good at defense, man. You gotta, like, what do I gotta do? I did a high, I did a mids, I did low. You can't be right every single time. Come on, man.
That's not how Shadow time works. Shadow time's supposed to be when you're like, it's supposed to clutch, but like Shadow is like completely locked in. NOMAR could barely touch him.
It was only that one moment where he messed up the combo and put himself in the corner. And credit to NOMAR, he took advantage of a situation really well. But it's, man, I love when things just come back and I get to explain myself with footage on the screen. But just remember us talking about beginning of the stream, how your health is a resource, taking little lows, taking little hits, betting in places where it's not going to hurt too much, and just getting those really good little rewards. Knockdowns, backs up, just playing patient. I love to see it.
Yeah, and check this out. NOMAR going for the Ana this time, trying to have a little bit more offense, but the defense continues to solidify. Shadow20Z is able to scout the right-hand sweep from the get-go.
What a thing to say. You're like, yeah, more offense than Eddy. Okay. Oh god, that demon paw's actually been a nightmare for NOMAR. He's been timing it really well for Oki, and he hasn't blocked it once yet.
Nothing's working out, Sam. He like absolutely a complete wall for Shadow, and coming in, and this is how you do a sweep, Shadow says.
Yeah, he's doing his best for it right now. Gotta just change up that timing a little bit. NOMAR finds a hit and finds the mix. Goes for the mid.
Finally, something working out here for NOMAR, taking away 50% health, and there it is, the 50-50 incoming here for NOMAR with Ana's tools. 3 50-50s that Shadow20Z unable to block and make that a 4. NOMAR stopping the bleeding.
Yeah, just a little bit of that pace change. NOMAR being able to get into the range necessary to run the mix a little bit better and a little bit more rewarding, right? He can just run the low mid mix. They're both pretty scary to do, but they'll both get you better rewards than Eddy does.
Yeah, like Ana's 50-50s are just a completely different level here. Forcing out the plus frames here with the heat bursts and with the lasers, but NOMAR finding Shadow, pressing here out of the wasp-aiding tree, engaging himself in heat. Now he has a bit of advantage here. 25 seconds left to play and closing out the range, but the way that Shadow used that corpse thrust has pushed him away, but NOMAR goes back in the office with the kip up.
Nice block. Nothing afterwards, though. Maybe looking for that stance transition. Oh, did he press?
Yes, he did. Was he in the air?
So he was in the he was in up 4-4 animation, so we'll see if the game was considering him jump state. Yes, it was. That is not a lot of damage. He's still alive.
Time for 1-3. No full punish there by NOMAR, and Shadow20Z going for the instant hell sweep and sending him to hell, but not eliminated just yet. We got one more round potentially for Shadow20Z to book himself the top 8.
That was the Shadow time. pulling it out at the last stop, making the comeback.
Oh my god. That timing on the usage on back four by Shadow. Setting down the hell, activate the floor burst, and bringing in the heat and the tornado.
Nice. I like the mid charge there. Just keeping it safe. Trying to play on that timing that Nomar's been getting hit by. Same timing as the Demon Spa.
Kelsey again. Shadow 20Z does not care at all. Live by the 50-50, die by the 50-50.
Nice power crush, gives him some room. 4-4-3-3, finds the low as well. That's it for Shadow's health, or heat.
What's he gonna do? It's gone!
It was enough! Oh my god!
Down to Joe Crush, and he's back here trying to get that redemption, trying to go to that top 8 loser side qualifier. But he's gotta go through PhiDX first.
Damn. You said Rampage had to go through Junia, and now he's here. Tough bracket run for him. Oof. Nice. Now back one, closes it out.
Is this supposed to be like Juggernaut?
Yeah, I think it's Juggernaut.
Sick.
Oh, second hit wall splat. Peels off the wall for a combo. Kind of a weird off-axis combo. And using that heat dash to kind of even it up a little bit more.
Unfortunately, he didn't get the ender because that would have set up the Oki for PhiDX. But he's able to back sway out of there, keeping the position for in his favor.
Nice. Trying to earn some space with that heat smash. Sorry, heat burst. Oh, there you go. There's the heat smash. Using it 10 frames. Get some room behind him. But run up low parry from PhiDX. Oh, no! Oh, he didn't have enough health.
That was so scary. I thought PhiDX was a little bit too late there, but he's able to equalize the round here. Rampage tried to go for a huge 4-4-2 call out, but PhiDX ready to block it and punish it, engaging something heat. Now pushing Rampage back against the wall and trying to use that 4-2 as a stop sign by PhiDX. Definitely know when to pump the brakes.
Oh. Yeah, some of Jack's moves do that. A lot of pushback, good range, so gotta have the punish ready and right.
Here all the way to the wall and keeping it stylish here, making us learn how to count.
Nice block, no punish, little short on it, but Rampage closes it out. Needs one more to take the first game.
A lot of counter hits there by PhiDX, but not those big counter hits like what we mentioned earlier against Fisherboat.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of a lead there. Well, up until the throw, the backbreaker. Little back three afterwards. Ooh, nice side step two, the follow-up. Good lead now, but Rampage is back against the wall. Huge break.
Oh, I thought he was able to step and evade it, but that adds up a little bit more pressure. But speaking of pressure, Rampage forcing out the 50-50 with the heat dash and planting the seeds. The earthquake coming in for Rampage is making the world shake.
Great stuff. The difference there, I think, for Phi versus Rampage is that Rampage pretty consistently used that heat burst as a pressure mitigation tool. A lot of the times when his back was against the wall, he would use that heat burst or use the heat smash afterwards in order to get him some room behind him. We saw in that last round, not only using the heat burst, but also the heat dash to create that space. And when you're playing against Steve, it is really important to be off that wall, be away from his ability to smother you. And Jack doesn't have a lot of movement. He's a huge body, can't get away from stuff as well as other characters can. So using those, using the Tekken 8 tools in the system in order to do that.
Yeah, we're definitely running it back here. Same stage, just different outfit. PhiDX taking the clothing off and have himself a little bit lighter here with the boxing gear. He's definitely playing a little bit lighter as well. Until then, a Rampage goes for that programmed uppercut, catching PhiDX stepping.
Not quite to the wall. Good little roll away from PhiDX as well. Ooh, Masaji doesn't get the wall splat. Second hit.
Yep. 1-2 goes for the dirty boxing, but doesn't commit. Rampage able to find a window here to activate the 10-frame heat smash.
Needs to close this out. The last hit rolls away from the running move again, twice in that round, and it saves him for the first one.
Okay. Smashing on through to the other side of the wall. And able to duck and punish it. Great string awareness by Rampage.
Be able to carry it to the wall. God, this character gets the tornado so late in his combo now.
101 damage, no problem.
Look at all that great life too. Gonna spend the heat smash there, so that's it for most of the recovery. Nice
Great
block.
sway. Dirty boxing, forcing the 50-50 once again, and PhiDX committing on the mids on survival point in quick fashion.
Clutch decision maker there. Clutch back one right when Rampage wanted to get started.
Trying to give him a little bit of a hug there, but PhiDX says no. Now Rampage completely smothered by PhiDX's offense.
Yeah, I see Fee keeping it small here, trying to keep the pressure going. What a timing on the back 1+2. Gets a heat engager, but that's pretty much all he gets in this round. Fee immediately turns back around the pressure. 3 straight to tie up the game count.
Hell of an adjustment there by PhiDX, but can he keep the momentum up? That's gonna be the big question there. But Rampage, unfortunately, he tried to get the machine going, but PhiDX had a great usage of a good amount of keep out moves, especially with that clutch back one. Completely shifted that energy.
That was so clutch, especially when you're like a round and a half behind and you're like, I'm gonna do, and he went for, he went for hug, right? He went for something that's unsafe on block. So he's trying to cover that space, trying to catch Fee running in, but he just had slightly better timing. And third time's the charm. We're going back to arena.
Playing a little bit of peekaboo here for PhiDX, and Rampage just gets caught looking. Tries to get a huge down forward 2 there for Rampage, but PhiDX is not ducking, but instead he's stepping.
What's crazy even is we didn't even see that adjustment in game 2. But he's ready for it in game 3. Rampage brings back the heat burst, trying to mitigate that corner pressure. It wasn't enough this time. Fee takes the first one in the third game.
Yep, another guard break there for PhiDX. I think Fee's gonna try to like force him to duck here out of that option.
He always brings it out in those round close opportunities when you least expect it, just like that back one. Once again, perfectly timed.
He's using that move a little bit more freewillingly now, and that's gonna be super healthy, especially with how Rampage is just dishing out a lot of jabs. Tries to go for the 50-50 grabs here, but Rampage able to guess right, but still back up against the wall.
Finds it to hit that time. Oh, catches him trying to step right away from the wall. Rampage, nice lead up until that. Fee steals it back. Good patience.
Yep, great patience there, but unfortunately falls down into the jackhammer. Rampage equalizing the round here.
Yeah, it was a great block, but good timing on Rampage with that jackhammer. Oh my god. Yeah, that's it. He just mauled him. Fee took one hit, and that means he took the whole round from it. Set point for Fee.
Yeah, Fee starting off swinging here. So did Rampage, but PhiDX wins that fight. Had to activate heat to get a little bit of advantage, and finding himself a combo opener here for Rampage.
Spring kick. immediately steps afterwards, trying to get that stage to work in his favor. And just, if every back one's gonna counter it, man, it's gonna be so hard to take a match over Phi. This is getting tough. Oh, peels off the wall. Nice combo here. Doesn't finish it up though.
Antagonist right now trying to get a huge call out with a 4-2, but speaking of call outs, Rampage able to crush the jab, and we are going into a final round.
I cannot believe that the Atlas Hammer was the decider. He needed something big. That was it. One more round.
Punish that 4-2. PhiDX trying to change the sides here, trying to go back to his blueprints, and it's definitely working out. Smothering a Rampage and peeling off the wall one more time for the people.
Oh, he's so big, he actually re-walls. What? Oh, he showed him the same air Phi got shown in game or round 4. Back up into the skies, but this time, Phi's the one who takes the game. He's gonna have to eat a lot of the pressure by just blocking a lot of the times, but still find a way to close the gap in the meantime. Let's see how Fisherboat does.
Well, both of them definitely have the right idea, but Chris want to keep it range 0 in your face situation and sending him next to the wall.
Once again, great read on Fisherboat, twice in a row with the throw back into the corner.
Can't be whip punishing it that much here, but you know what? I gotta grab for you too. Get that backbreaker and putting you on rage.
Oh, goes for the low there. Great reads from Cris, but it wasn't enough. Fisherboat still getting good moments there. Whoa! I didn't know about that one. That's a trade. That's a sick trade combo.
Yeah, out of back too as well. Look at how much health that Fisherboat has. Even if he was able to get an engager in, he's not able to regain a decent amount back.
Plus frames, goes low. Yeah, it just uses it trying to mitigate that pressure, but Cris, I mean, with the resources, a little bit of a lead. Nice. Once again, he's been consistent on hit confirming the sidestep 2-1.
This should be Ender. Yes, it is. The back two's gonna seal the deal with that perfect tailspin to get the great wall split that he needed to secure the round. 1-1 here.
I'm telling you, man, this guy's combo strength is so good. Always ready. Good plus frames there. Once again, going for the throws, looking for Fisherboat's power crush.
Come on in, more plus frames in, and finally going for the lows. Fisherboats, that sweep actually catches all the way to the right, but Cris able to step that way, but no connection with the heat smash.
What? Why did that connect? Oh, he tried to send him to the skies again.
Trying to get that that adrenaline's here for you, but unfortunately Echo Breaker connected for Cris, and the Rage Lord's gonna seal the deal.
He might have been able to catch him if he went for the string, but he kind of just kept it on the one, and Cris got a nice wall standing too. And in a rage, extra damage, easy punish.
Brother, a simple back dash into a back two connection leads up into a combo starter with the 4 burst, and it's gonna be a lot of damage settling out for Cris.
Lot of chip here. Oh god, the counter hit, string to counter hit. That's gonna be big. He went for damage on this. He wants to kill him on the next hit.
No counter hit on the slide, so no 13 frame guaranteed, but Fisherboat has a chance to make this comeback, but can he pull it off? No, he cannot. Cris ready for the jump and punishes Fisherboat on it. And Cris hooks himself game 1.
I didn't think about this as a consequence, but you see that Cris is constantly going for that quarter forward 1, the hook grab thing.
Yes.
And it's, again, similar thing to what I was saying before. Jack doesn't have a good step, and usually the best thing to do is to step around it. And obviously you can duck it, but that keeps you staying put, and that's not what you want versus Clive. You want to be moving around. So ducking isn't necessarily the win it is at, like, you know, 3-4 screen or whatever. So yeah, it's been used really well, and we've been seeing again that back two just used really well throughout the set so far.
And the thing is as well, with you adding that up, Fisherboat's got to be really careful because there are a lot of situations where he's actually whipping down forward 2 from that range. The trade working out for RB Chris's favor. That's insane.
Dude, this guy is so good. He is ready for everything.
Look at the combo. Look at that damage. Blink for a second and you have disappeared. RB Cris extending the lead and continuing the pressure with the G-clip.
You know what's crazy too is that some of this aren't like canned timing trades. They're not things he's like manufacturing, but he's so ready for it, probably because he just plays so often. He's seen it before.
This matchup is just perfect. And again, Fisherboat just whipping right in front of it. RB Cris taking that free damage, trying to get that Echo Breaker into the crush, but thankfully Fisherboat able to escape that. But how much can he hold on to? Not for long. RB Cris able to get that confirmation and one more round to go to winter finals.
God, you just see how good Cris has been controlling the space. Feels so tough for Fisherboat to get anything started. That's something right there. Gonna get a good launch and carry Cris to the wall.
Other side. Right back at you. Fisherboat able to escape out of the disasters of the wall break, but RB Cris trying to push him to the next one.
Critical break there, saves his life. Again, hit confirmed, sidestep 2-1, heat engager this time. Goes low. Plus frames. Once again, very patient from Cris, both situations.
Oh, man! Doesn't even want to deal with those plus frames. Fisherboat tries to go for the 10-frame heat smash. But look at this! Shadow 20Z coming with the mix with the Lili going against Junior's Asuka.
Round 1.
Oh, the Alco? Alright, I see.
The Alco! The thing is, I think Shadow actually plays his character. Is it Melty Blood?
Yeah. Does he play Melt?
He plays Melty Blood.
Oh my god. You know, is it a thing? Are like Tekken players just really good at Melty? Because you know who's also crazy good at Melty?
Jimmy,
yeah. Oh man, maybe it's a thing. I don't know. I'd love to see him play Melty.
He definitely plays it from time to time. Remember, I had a conversation with him about Summer Jam, but right now he's bringing in the mix with these heat engagers. Junior looking in trouble right now on this first round. Shadow not ducking that string, but still keeping himself stabilized and looking magnificent at the same time.
You know, it's like he plays all of these different characters, but a lot of them have something in common between Anna, Zafina, and Lili, is that they're small bodies with good sidesteps. And he is just so good in movement that they all really fit his kit.
He's definitely using that sidestep. Oh my god, you're talking about sidestep, talking about interruptions right now, and double it down. Shout out to 20Z, stopping KingReyJr's in his track and sending him down into the deserts.
Yeah, I like him going for the wall break or the floor break there because it was kind of a weird combo. The floor break stabilizes it just a little bit.
Junior is just looking absolutely stunned with his Lili pick, going for the guaranteed low-high strings, and shout out to 20Z, the back turn mixes, putting himself into match point.
Oh god, timing on that down forward too. Not over just yet. KingReyJr definitely excels as the match goes on.
So just stepping on that down back 3, it's no problem. It's stopping the exerciser as well with the back turn low for Shadow. Shadow 20Z is making these callouts perfectly.
I mean, when you're a movement king, a character like Lili just accentuates all your strengths. Caught him on the way out, but doesn't get the full combo off of it.
Downward one, low high into the mid confirmation. Shout out to NZ with a no round brown with the Lili.
I know it kind of like, you don't need to say it because it's Shadow, but it goes to the same thing that I said about Cris, whereas when you get to a level where you have the confidence in your playstyle, you don't overextend. Like, you see that with his Lili play like a lot. We saw it with the DJ too, but like the Lili really shows it because he runs the mix when he gets the hit. He moves around, constantly keeping KingReyJr's movement in check with homing moves, and then just goes for little pokes and prods, takes the hits where he can. If he doesn't get it, he just gets out of dodge. And it means that KingReyJr has to make a hard read in order to get good punishes on Shadow.
And the thing is, he's not overextending at all. Like, he's playing it as safe as he could, and it's just continuing to chip Junior down. And just like that, Shadow able to find an opening, threading the needle with that forward 4 counter hit.
Put him face down. Nice get up and the pickup. Very nice awareness from KingReyJr. Oh.
Misses the combo. Unfortunate they're out of the 3-ring circus tailspin. And shout out to NZ denies the armor from KingReyJr with that heat smash. Breaking the glass. But Junior finding the time to activate his own heat and bring in the fire with that round count.
Damn, that does 54 damage. That's insane. It is so much damage for just counter hitting somebody with a relatively safe move.
He needs it.
Might have been able to get away with that in season 1, season 2. I don't know if you can say that as easily. Whoa! What a pickup off the 4-3! Again, awareness from Shadow this time.
And the sidewalk flat as well, just knowing the situation and keeping the damage safe. Immediately going for the spike. It doesn't matter if he's back against the wall. He can escape out of it easily, and is going to do so with the heat smash. What a whiff punish there with Shout out to NZ, sliding on through to get the W. Yo, Kugo, thank you so much for the rated party of 6. Hope you had a great stream and a great tournament run as well. Appreciate you, brother.
Nice, great low parry there. He's going to carry to the wall, not going to be a lot of damage. Misses the ender, but immediately going to mitigate the pressure a little bit with the block punish.
Okay, adding a little bit of stop sign with the heat burst. Junior trying to take the control back with his own heat smash, and even tries to go for Tsubaki, but Shadow 20Z goes for a cartwheel.
Second hit, takes plus frames. Wow. Good press from KingReyJr. Knew exactly when to put that in. Not over just yet, though. The rage makes that a problem. KingReyJr. still able to close that out.
Oh, we definitely dance it now as Shout out 20Z finds another counter hit with that sidestep forward 4, but misses on the tailspin. And Junior able to respond back with a low parry.
Nice. Kind of a weird side splat. Took the advantage of it. Said no thank you to the spin mix. Get that out of here.
I got my own spins here. A little bit of mix, getting in, feeling a little bit feisty, but Junior feeling a little bit angry as he charges up that rage art.
See if he wants to just raw activate heat afterwards, but he's gonna recover some from the rage. No, keeps the pressure going.
Yeah, he's able to get the confirm out of the upward 1, but doesn't fully sends it.
Oh, step. Oh. The punish. Off axis, though. Does he have this? No, couldn't get enough.
Not. Still alive. Oh.
Oh my god. Every bit of health recovery from KingReyJr. at the end mattered. The rage art, the little hits here and there. It was all so that he could take that trade and take the game.
That was by far one of the sickest slow-mos that we've had alongside with Bool and Dogma today. Tonight just keeps on giving, man.
That was like an Epo slow-mo where they're just like both going for the same punch and they cross each other, hit each other both in the cheek at the same time. One's left standing afterwards. That was sick.
Running it back here, back on the boat. Let's have the party continue and keep the festivities going, folks.
Nice block. See, Shadow's just so good at getting these little bits and pieces, baiting the opponent to run in, and has the counter hit ready for him.
He's ready for that one, and that should secure the round. Shadow 20Z elegantly taking that first round.
Yeah, I like him going for the heat smash there because it just...
Wait! That wasn't supposed to happen!
You didn't mean that. You didn't mean that. You cannot convince me ever in your life you meant that.
Okay, together, calculate into the chat, please. Oh, man.
Oh, he's in heat too, so he's going to recover all of that. Well, I mean, he hit the combo, he would have recovered it.
Heat running out for both of them. The first part of Can works, but the down forward 2 is going to do the job, sending Shadow 20Z up in the air. This is going to equalize the round count, 1-1 on game 3.
He actually lives if he hits the full combo because he recovers enough life to take that. Might not matter, but one more chance matters a lot. Gonna get hit out of the air though, so scales the combo. That's all great life too.
And the trade works out. Junior showing his inner strength is working out in his favor. Shadow 20Z on the back end now as Junior needs one more round to go to winner's final.
Shadow's getting the majority of the good situations, but KingRey finds one hit and takes so much of it.
Yep, he's playing it safe. Just waiting for Junior to use that install. 40 seconds left with not a lot of health remaining for Shadow, but he does have heat to use. Oh, and he gets caught by the forward 4, and Junior ready for that pickup, able to get the low wall splat and get the W. Junior with a small hiccup on the Lili matchup on game 1, able to clean it up to go to winner's final and meet RB Cris in the process.
So, earn this spot. I mean, that's an understatement.
Round 1. Fight.
I can't believe this man is taller than the bear.
Going at the bear like Takamura.
Yeah.
Don't let me. I'll say or make Ippo references until I die.
27. Gotcha. Looking for the 28. Thank you, guys. Oof. The mid option. Oh no! This is the ender. This is a chance for Pokchop, but KingReyJr denies it, not letting it happen.
And usually Fahkumram has a decent control of the range, especially with that standing 3, but that back 4-2 is going to do so good in this matchup to keep Pokchop from pressing freely.
Thurbot though, he's doing a great job just solidifying his defense right now, not letting Pokchop just giving himself any momentum.
Nice.
Except that time.
Yeah, Pokchop's kind of slowing it down just a little bit, but yeah, gonna raw activate here. Just need to get a little bit of use out of that heat meter.
Uses it instantly with the heat smash and flips him over and swipes his forehead away.
Bro, I hate losing games like that. Like, I have to sit here waiting for like 45 frames for this dude to charge up a combo, and it's 2 hits.
Oh my god, dude, he just stared at Chop. I was like, what are you gonna do? All right, I'm a hop kick.
Oh, goes low. Oh my god, just turns that into a mix. Steps away from it. Pokchop with the explosion behind him. There it is.
All guaranteed. Flips him over. Booty. Great low parry there by Chop. This is gonna set him up for a decent amount of health back if the heat connected. But he's continuing on the pressure though and suffocating Servbot.
Ooh, a counter hit. That'll be it. Still saves his life. And kind of unfortunate he wasn't able to recover the life back, but kept the pressure going in a good way.
Yep. Oh, nice find there with the hop kick. Chop was gonna go for the low, but Servbot sending up in the air here. Okay, side step 1+2, able to get the forward 1+2 guarantee, putting himself to a Garuda stance. Ooh, and commits on the duck and getting that huge knee launcher. And Servbot looking in trouble right now, but he's able to get the low wall spin and getting up quickly.
Bear sweep. Does create some space for him though. Pokchop still has the heat. Second hit, works out. Oh my god.
With a little punish, but doesn't even matter. Triple down on the lows and King Servbot able to get game 1.
I'm gonna say that he just did the running 3 like a little too early because it felt like maybe if he was a little bit closer to connect, but it's also hunting bear stance. Maybe I'm wrong. So
It's a little bit of both, but I do agree there. I think Chop just whiffed completely. I think he just sent it too early.
yeah. Unfortunate, but good stuff. Servbot, he's been pretty consistently getting these early leads, and then Pokchop did make a comeback once, but it's not something you can crutch on for a set. You know, you can't just ask yourself to make a comeback every time. So really, I'd like to see if Pokchop can find a way to take a lead early on from Servbot. Okay, round start like that? I see you. I knew it! I knew it! These dirty bear players! I knew it! They have their machinations of their mind are disgusting.
He tried to go for a third one! He's a bit hungry right now, folks. Punish that. Yep, shoulder red, trying to catch him ducking, but Chop not phased at all at the moment.
You can, you know, it's great to see Fahkumram play when you know the opponent's gotten violent because he's just running it. Man!
Do it again! Trying to go for a third time, but goes for the mid and catches the timing for a full-on launcher. Chop tries to wake up with the mid, but actually gets crushed by the hunting stance.
Oh, I like that. That's going to be something that sweeps the floor, gets a good launch. Not going to care about whether he's in stance or not. Good choice from Pokchop.
Unfortunate he's unable to follow up with the misconnection with the heat burst, but he does have the life lead currently. And Chop, nicely done to wake up immediately with a wall standing for taking control back, and he's sitting with 2 rounds to none here, trying to force a game 3.
Yeah, back 4-2. Pretty negative, but doesn't have a lot of recovery, so sometimes you got to be on the ball for taking your pressure back from him.
Okay, nicely done for Chop to down jab, taking control back immediately, denying the bear sweep. But Servbot trying to get that bear swipe out of here, trying to push Chop away. And now he's putting on the offense here, trying to force into the hunting stance. But Chop finding out the answers and getting the W. No round brown back at ya.
What an adjustment from Pokchop too. Like those rounds did not look great. He got gripped like 5 times by the same throw, and he still was really patient in his play, and he didn't overextend when he got those leads that I was talking about before. He just wasn't willing to overextend, and King Servbot was doing good in the sense that he was controlling that space really well. He's using those back 4-2s a lot, making it tough for Pokchop to run in, but Pokchop didn't feel like he needed to run in too much, and that was a key point.
Yeah, he didn't take that lightly at all. He didn't like getting grabbed up here. And Kaioken, thank you so much for the resub for 13 months straight here. Hope you're enjoying some good ass TEKKEN as much as we are. Let's go to game 3 here as Servbot switching out to Robin.
Damn, Damien be eating. Oh, there you go. Gonna heat engage off of that too. Or heat dash, I should say, sorry.
Already on rage here for Chop, but able to stay patient and getting a couple damage in, but Servbot quickly swinging on through to get that confirmation to get back on the lead.
That hop over the low?
Yes, it did.
Alright. He's on the ground, bro. He's on the ground. Why is he hopping lows on the ground?
Servbot is just adding so much intimidation factor here with this hunting stance, and Chop is just giving so much respect on it.
Oh, right timing for that. Breaks the armor. Does have a lot of life to recover if he can find his way into heat safely.
314 into the low. Servbot. 3 chances to eliminate Pokchop, and he's gonna start it off here with a launcher from the headbutt.
Nice wall carry. Ooh. Nice block. Doesn't get a punish, but
simple here with the 3-2-4s. Back against the wall here for Chop. Just getting chipped out here. A lot of great health to recover.
oof.
That's gonna hurt. Not even a counter hit. Chop just gets caught ducking here out of the 1-1-1. The booty does not secure the W, but the wall standing 4 is gonna do it.
Big
Some
Eddy
heavy
fan?
gamblers here today.
Nomar's looking good, making his place in top 8.
He's been super consistent as well. Junior put 200k on Chop? That's crazy, bro. You deserve that. That's why you should never gamble.
Finishes the string, gets
Learn
caught.
early, Junior.
Yeah, gonna activate early here. Might as well put yourself in a heat. Just needs to close it out. Trying to do that with the heat dash. Throw to catch the rage art, but doesn't see it.
Magic Pixel in a dream, but it's not gonna happen. NOMAR denying all the options there and getting the lead.
Nice. Little step around the back one.
Great find as well with that side step 3+4 for NOMAR.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot today. It's been working out really well. Good delay there. Gets the unscaled ender.
We're gonna sidestep right back at you for PhiDX, but unfortunately unable to get the confirmation while standing 1-2, but he will get himself engaged and get a decent amount of health back as well. But NOMAR continuing on the pressure and chipping him down quickly.
Oh, God. That's the classic there. -9 into duck. The way you beat that string afterwards is that you jab into it, and that was a great adjustment from NOMAR there. One more.
PhiDX doing a great job just poking NOMAR down. The protagonist trying to stay alive here on game 1. And able to get that Sonic Bang heat dash into the 4-4-2 guaranteed. PhiDX extends gameplay.
Type of round you need. Good punish there too. Gonna get the heat engager going, trying to get some early offense started. Oh my God, everything hit there. Counter hits on counter hits. Puts Phi onto the wall.
Forces the mix, but NOMAR ready to break it and continuing to break the spirit of Phi with another sidestep 3+4.
Oh, there you go. Goes for the low out of the handstand. Great stuff. NOMAR takes the first one.
Yeah, the thing is, NOMAR is super confident in this matchup. Like, one of his training partners at the weekly is one of the best Steve players in North America in the name of ON2. So he's very familiar with this matchup.
Yeah, and that's important versus Eddy. He's a very tricky character, obviously. But for the opponents, you have to have, in my opinion, you have to have some pretty consistent games versus Eddy. You can't go like months without playing against him because he's one of those characters that requires you to have the answer on the ball And like we saw it, Phi showed one of the answers to the the wall standing 4-string, but you know, NOMAR's just a step ahead.
Ooh. Big sweep, but a bigger block there for PhiDX. NOMAR trying to get a little cheeky there on the first start of the game here. But PhiDX ready to block that low and catches him on the wake up as well, converting it into a tornado flip. Oh, damn.
Yeah, has some tornado early, a little bit of a sidewall action there. Oh, catches him with the heat 3+4. Gonna carry him to the wall now? No, not quite, but still good damage.
Setting up 2 stacks of Mandingo as well, going for the sweep one more time, and PhiDX unable to block that, but Magic Pixel with a lot of gray health to recover, but no such doing as NOMAR closes it off with a down jab.
Now, we saw that in one of the early matches, right? A lot of duck jabs versus Steve. It is good, but you gotta use it sparingly, and it can win you rounds like that.
Gotta use it at the right time here, or else you're gonna get caught by the up 4-2 that PhiDX did earlier.
Going for that low again. NOMAR has done it twice in a row. Woo! Oh my god. I think like every one but one sidestep 3+4 is connected for a full combo. It's been just a thorn in Phi's side.
Another Magic Pixel situation. PhiDX trying to go for a big launcher here, but he's on the brink of elimination as NOMAR needs one more round to move on further.
The way that NOMAR is doing things that beats people who know Eddy. It's like he's playing on level 2, level 3 already, and it's just eating Phi over and over.
Let's see what PhiDX can adjust here. Unfortunately, Heat Burst will not connect, but a sidestep 1-2 is going to give himself a wall splat and might himself give himself a little bit of hope, but NOMAR fighting himself out of here.
Heat dash, create some space for Phi. Oh my god, that was so scary. Plus frames. Goes low and closes it out. NOMAR, 2 strong games over Phi, moving on through the bracket.
We're in RB Cris versus KingReyJr for winners final, our first to 3 match.
Round 1. Fight.
Yes. Really curious to see how KingReyJr wants to play this, because I think that Asuka doesn't have terrible range, but definitely has to think about it twice versus Clive. How does he get a full combo every time? What is going on?
Yeah, I don't know. Every side wall splat, he gets like a tailspin out of that one. I don't know, bro.
He's so good.
Oh,
Nice
no.
punish. It's gonna be close. Maybe if he a little too soon. Yeah, and a weird wall splat, so unfortunate. Still a chance for KingReyJr to make a comeback here.
Yep, get some health back. What the hell? No kill? Just it is 13 frames, but like I feel like a grab would have done it.
Yeah, I'm almost certain a grab does more damage than 1+2.
All good though, no problems there for RB Cris as he breaks through the glass and is about to have this carry all the way to the balcony. Question is, does he break it? Yes, he is. We're going down to Violet Systems.
I mean, you practice this combo for the chance that you can get it going. You have to go for it, even if it's maybe not optimal.
Junior's really trying that dash cancels right in front of RB Cris, but every time he does it, he gets caught by the 1-2. Oh! Nice gambit working out in RB Chris's favor, and he's sitting comfortably 2 rounds to none.
Man, that was uncharacteristic from Cris, but maybe felt like he had enough of a life lead to gamble like that. It worked out.
Shield bash incoming, able to get that health back right out the gate, but Junior able to push RB Cris away with the exerciser and get himself a little bit of flame with that heat engager as well.
Is that gonna get the explosion? Yes. Gets a full combo off this now.
Unfortunately, it is a little bit scaled because RB Cris caught Junior out of the air with his own heat smash. Speaking of which, right back at you. Junior successfully lands his and catches RB Cris on the ground with the Nanaya Gusto forward 2 extension. And able to get a confirmation with the upward 1-2. KingReyJr extends gameplay here for game 1.
Man, these guys made like critical decisions back and forth in like frame difference from one another. They're playing at such a fast pace right now.
And it continues to get even faster here. Junior, a great finder with a sidestep too, and just with this endless pressure right now. RB Cris looking in trouble. It's back against the wall, and Junior forces a final round for game 1.
Felt like it was all momentum for Cris, and now it feels like it's the whole way around. Still game 1, but KingReyJr keeps the momentum going. Nice. Not a lot of damage on the ground, but keeps the momentum going. Catches him out of the air, so going to be mostly gray life on this combo.
Starts off his heat, but Junior's heat's running out. But he's able to sprint kick out of trouble and forcing the heat smash mix. Nicely done for Junior to use down forward 4, having himself a decent amount of frame, recovery to backdash, and get the whiff punish.
Again, it's happened before, right? It happened the same thing versus Shadow. KingReyJr's pressure is immense. Like, it's so substantial. Once he gets the ball rolling, it feels very tough to stop it. And there's a couple of times in a row where KingReyJr got the first hit and just kept the pressure going, constantly got hits. And it's a real testament to how good he is at making adjustments, because he did that after losing the first 2 rounds in a pretty difficult way.
Tries to get the first cheeky counter hit there for Junior, thinking that RB Cris is going to continue on pressing, but RB Cris knowing when to pump the brakes here.
Nice punish. Gets a knockdown and some space, and a little spinaroonie also getting him back to stage, but a little good step from Cris. Still has a good life lead here, and little too close to get away with that one. Good reaction from Cris though, takes the first round.
Yeah, it's so scary to just like whiff right in front of Clive, because he has so many options to get that punish in. With like earlier against Fisherboat, where RB Cris was just whiff punishing him for days.
Keeping the pressure going. Nice down too. Finishes the string that time. 1-1. Not getting away from the wall, though. Oh, yes. I love that he saw that Cris was trying to get away from the wall, so going for homing moves, trying to keep him in this corner. Really good caging from KingReyJr.
Yeah, he had the most advantage there. The corners of corners, and RB Cris just unable to escape out of it. And Junior's going to try to set that same thing again, just on the other side. RB Cris realizing it and switching the sides here. Punish!
Gonna activate the heat of his own. Yeah, keep the pressure going during the end of KingReyJr's heat so he doesn't get to use a heat smash. But that's a huge launch punish there. Doesn't get a lot of damage. One more chance? No.
He wasn't ready for that wall splat, but doesn't matter. Junior continues to accelerate. Unfortunately, this might be a little bit of a roadblock here, as RB Cris able to get that cold cyclone counter hit. One more time!
Yeah, a couple situations in a row where Cris hasn't been able to get the full combo. I've been praising him about throughout the day, but just kind of a little bit too weird.
What? What?
No.
What? Man woke up with violence and it ended up putting to sleep.
Yeah, tried to make a read on Cris moving forward, and that was just a fantastic read on his own, staying put and getting an easy whiff punish. Oh, man, it really speaks to the stress of the match. It's the first time we've seen him not confirm sidestep 2-1.
Right here as well, Junior playing that keep out game with a 4-3. And once he had the spacing, he's going to smother RV Cris, having from wall to wall. And this is where he excels the most, but RV Cris able to escape out of it rapidly.
Plus frames, keeping the pressure, plus frames. A little bit of a delay there, plus frames from Cris. Uses that time to get away from the wall.
Using the install into the Sabaki setup. You reach, I teach. KingReyJr up 2 games to 0.
The gall to use a Sabaki setup on a character like Clive. You know, he does like literally almost any other button. He eats a combo. That's
such a risk.
Like, I was actually thinking as the set started, I was like, oh, you know, parries and Sabakis aren't as good in this matchup, huh? And
Well,
what if you're KingReyJr just right?
Junior gets away with so many Sabakis, man. It's unbelievable. What we're not gonna get away is from the love from I Am Fury with the raid of 29. Hope you're doing well, brother. Thank you so much for the raid, and join us with the TNS number 85. It has been non-stop action.
2 close sets for Cris, but unfortunately both leading to KingReyJr's win. He's got a long road ahead to try to get the grand finals now.
It's all right though. He's got the home court advantage here. RV Cris starting things off here with a sidestep echo breaker and taking away the wall blast immediately. Can't believe that's a tornado, man.
Nice step. Easy punish forward. 1+2. Gonna heat dash it. Tried to get the full combo, but just drops it. Gonna give KingReyJr another chance.
Moves up with the plus frames, using that heat burst for the install. He still has one hit applied. Please don't. Oh my god, he's gonna step on through. He's chilling.
Nice. Good spacing as well there.
When it comes to these rage art situations, RV Cris just doesn't press, but not through the Sabakis. But RV Cris, you're really using these sidestep moves a lot more.
Oh my god. Clive wall carry. That's crazy. Made it look easy. Oh, nice power crush there, getting out of the plus frame situation.
That 14 frame, a forward one's gonna do, but no wall splat, thankfully, for RV Cris. But his back is still up against the wall. He's still gotta try to fight out of here.
Yeah, I saw KingReyJr actually stepping with Cris. Oh, what a whip punish, bro. That's insane. Oh no. Oh, I'm in combo video. No, not like this. Not like this.
Say hello to Wall Splat Weekly, folks. Great combo, great whip punishment there for Junior.
Got KYSG live on Twitch. Oof. Do it again. Oh my god. It's just, I mean,
It's non-stop. It's non-stop.
It's so tough, dude. You feel like you can't make a right decision versus this guy sometimes.
Look at all the gray health that he has to recover. No heat engager as well.
Oh.
It doesn't even matter. Upward 1-2 confirms again, and Junior is on set point.
Bruh. The confidence to dash in somebody's face like 8 times and not press a button.
He was so close for that whip punishes again, but he charged it up with the kick. RV Cris looking in absolute dire straits right now.
Don't do it. No, no. Kill him by pressing a button. Don't kill him by a block punish, please.
He even tried to back 3 out of it. That was the last
go.
call, but it didn't get answered. Junior with a clean 3 games to none. Anna versus Anna.
To be honest, I thought we were gonna see Eddy versus Shadow's Kazuya. That was my guess. I was very wrong.
It's been a while since we've seen an Animir, and we're gonna start it off here with Shadow 20Z getting the counter hit and no wall splat out of the Lovely Tom sidesteps. But it doesn't even matter as Shadow 20Z having a pleasure time here.
Yeah, starts off strong in the first one here.
Yo, the brother, TK Breezy up in the chat here. How you hope you're doing well, man. Great job at Roundhouse.
1-2-1. Oh, tried to press. Oh, a little bit of a weird sidewall situation, but doesn't matter too much for Shadow as he still closes it out.
Shadow 20Z giving a lesson to NOMAR. I think this is how you use the character as he sits 2 rounds quickly here and waking up with a wall standing 3 again, getting himself an engager.
Oh my god. Nice. Responds immediately back afterwards with the homing move. Punish, very nice.
Nice sidestep. NOMAR ready for the wake up while standing 3 as he's able to escape it and punishing him, extending gameplay.
Very nice sidestep. Good read there.
Yo, Jackson, thank you so much for the $17.50 contribution to Matcherino, making it into an $80 prize pool. Appreciate it, my friend.
And NOMAR working his way back into the set now. The reads are working out, making better decisions in neutral. That's a great launch. Oh, that was enough. Okay.
Surprising. I thought it was going to be a Magic Pixel as well, but NOMAR got that sharpshooter on his deck with the lovely Tom. Final round here for game 1.
Ooh. Whoa, really? First hit into the down 4-2? All right.
There it is. Oh, and great adjustment as well with Aphrodite's Scorn to force a heat dash and get him away to set up a combo. NOMAR getting first blood here on loser semis. Already a different flavor than we saw in winner's side, the top 8 qualifiers.
Is that what it's called?
What, booty?
Yeah, booty.
Yeah, Aphrodite Scorn.
Damn. I was just calling it a booty bump. That's a good, that's a good. No, this is three pros. That's a good name for it.
It is. It is such a. It's super fitting.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, though, but Shadow 20Z is gonna continue to use Anna, trying to make a statement here.
Yeah, I'm interested. I definitely expected it. I mean, it's not like it went that bad, right? Like, he took the first 2 rounds pretty well, but NOMAR just made a really good comeback. Kind of got ahead in the pace of the match.
Yo, Jones, thank you so much for the $20 contribution to Matcherino, making it into a $100 prize pool now. Appreciate it all. Yo, SDT with a $5 contribution as well. The number keeps going up, folks. 105 to the pot. And just like that, Shadow 20Z, 5 health remaining, but remember what time it is, folks. Shadow time. He's gonna be able to find an opening with a right-hand sweep and send NOMAR all the way to the wall. Ooh, but the answer, though, the booty. Making the call.
Wake up, booty, heat dash. Not a bad idea as well, obviously. Even on block, you would have gotten him away from the wall. Oh, wow. Either let it rip or hit confirmed it. Either way, knew that it was going to work out for him.
Oh my god, it still had the wall burst, dude. Add insult to injury. NOMAR playing it like he's a true anime right now, and he definitely is with the 50-50s connecting. NOMAR 2 rounds up here.
really showing how deadly this character can be. Offense, some of the best in the game.
Oh my god, he is calling for the 50-50s now. Completely different defensive style here by Shadow. NOMAR is just applying all these attacks.
Plus frames. Tries to respond in kind. Good block from NOMAR. Plus frames once again, keeping the pressure going. Good check. Shadow needs to get it now, but what a power crush. Almost dashed into it. NOMAR goes up 2.
All right, Sammy, that's the big question now.
Let me see the Kazuya.
You want the Kazuya or do you want the Devil Jin?
I am such a fan of his Kazuya, but I do think that... Is DJ better in this? I don't know, to be honest.
I wouldn't know either.
I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. Maybe. I could see it. He hasn't really been using
the Kazuya in this game, but the Mishimas have been Devil Jin and Heihachi. But we are gonna see the Demon making the return. Down 2 games, by the way.
Oh, gets on the Pac-Man stage too. It's a little bit of a buff for DJ as well. Once again, he did that the last time we played DJ as well. He actually just went immediately for the heat throw. Ooh. All right, well, it's working. The problem is it needs to work for a long time. He's got to make 3-game comeback here.
Yeah, it's a tough mountain to climb. Kip up, able to escape out of the Shadow's offense, and great block, but he tried to get the cancel. Seems like he's still doing fine for himself though. Shout out to NEZ, able to duck the Headless Horseman, but no punish. But he's able to get an engage out of the out forward 4.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah. Done that a little too many times.
Taking away the forward break out of Shadow's hands. And now we're on the explodable levels. Punish? No, he's able to get the down 4 here, and up 4 is making a lot of statements as Shadow 20Z catching those double hone claws against NOMAR. Survival point now for Shadow.
Yeah, trying to make this go a little bit longer. Interested to see what happens afterwards, but maybe speaking a little too soon. Nice, gets that wall standing 2 with punish. Oh, I like the combo there, just spiking down for the Oki.
Back 4. Making it safe here, and NOMAR utilizes the heat burst. It goes for the low, but immediately gets a low parry. Shadow 20Z now using that forward 2 into the broken plate. Shadow 20Z forcing another game here after the switch to Devil Jin.
We saw a lot of up forward 4 and back 4, which is, you know, obviously it was before staple mids for DJ, but I feel like that time we saw it like way more than normal. And I think maybe he was just doing his best to put these buttons that are really strong mids, have decent range on them, good reward on both of them. One of them's a heat engager, another one has a counter hit crumple, and just put them in front of NOMAR, kind of make him second guess when he can run in onto Shadow.
And the thing is, compared with the first set that they had, Shadow was really using that forward 2, and NOMAR was getting caught down a lot, but not this set. For now, he's able to get the CD3 instead, though, catching NOMAR ducking. He's able to convert it into a combo, pushing NOMAR all the way to the wall, but the kip up saves him, but he immediately gets swept by Shadow.
Oh my god. All right. You know when you see it twice in a row, the DJ player might be feeling themselves just a little bit.
Feeling a little bit of deja vu from the winner's side. That's gonna connect. No, NOMAR able to escape out of there dastardly, but shout out to NEZ going for the morning crow. Down, back 1+2 into the low, but NOMAR ready for the low parry.
Yeah, in heat, so recovered a ton of life through all of that. Almost evens up now. 1-1-2 on the wall. Oh, nice block. Gets one more chance, and everything there was so important for NOMAR. Not only recovering that life, but 3 important blocks on lows.
Shadow 20Z a little bit too far, but he was still able to react out of the right hand sweep to get that wall setting to punish. Instant duck there.
Yeah, okay.
It's insane.
I was like, the trail went through his body. I wasn't sure what happened.
Beautiful sidestep as well, catching NOMAR's back with a 1-2-4 into conversion for the combo, and Shadow 20Z able to get the round back. You know what we haven't seen at all, Sammy? An electric.
That's true. That's true. A lot of people say that's so staple to Mishima players that they need to use it, but you can play so fundamentally sound on DJ. I think you don't need to go for it as much as like Heihachi or Kazuya, let's say.
Oh my god. Another hell sweep for Shadow, and this is gonna kill. One more round to equalize the game count.
Just keeping those lows going. It got him killed for one game, but it's one round, but it's one him too.
That overhead as well, doing a lot of mileage here. Now Shadow 20Z playing that keep out game with the electrics now that I mentioned it, but still going on the offense, putting himself in heat.
Oh my god, no, missed the combo.
A little bit too far.
Yeah, gonna use the heat dash. There's the electric there, keeping it simple.
So no whip punish the upward one, but he'll set him up on heat. But Shadow 20Z is now blocking these 50-50s now. A little bit more consistent. Delays the Tsunami kick. That could have been disastrous. But Shadow 20Z able to escape it.
Counter hit, confirm. Gets the low. Oh, immediately into the rage art. Gonna be kind of a weird wall situation if he went for a combo. Probably wouldn't have killed. This, I don't know. Yeah, that's enough. Oh.
Great realization there for NOMAR. It is now set point versus survival points. That was an electric if I've ever seen one.
Unfortunate. Oh, nice.
We need it.
We've seen a few really strong kip up punishes, and that's not easy in this game.
Felix screwdriver here, Shadow catching with the mid into the down back 2. We are going into a game 5.
Oh, dude. Once again, he just bets it on the lows so often that by the time we get to round 4 and round 5, it's so much of what NOMAR can think that we don't see another hell sweep for the remainder of the set. And just the mids constantly chip out at NOMAR's life throughout that. And Shadow just doing really well at showing how you can condition players by changing up the pace a little bit with a different character and then playing off of that later in the set.
We are going back in the run back, same stage. This is for all the marbles here, chat. Back pull, counter head with a steel pedal. Now Shadow 20Z is now on the front pedal.
Yeah, pace has just been insane. NOMAR still blocking mid, man, and blocking low. Readjusting that pace for Shadow, looking good.
Getting caught by that too many times here. NOMAR has had enough. But so did Shadow. Get through it right back at you, but double down on it by NOMAR. 2 for 2 in this game, blocking the hell sweeps.
Shadow unfortunately missing that combo twice now. A little bit of a finicky combo, but definitely what you want to go for. NOMAR closes it out with the heat smash. Takes the lead back once again.
Wow.
All right,
That
round
was
start
something.
CD3.
That was something. You don't see that every day. It delays the laser stripper as well to maximize the damage on the low wall splash. Shout out 20Z trying to get the round back quickly, but NOMAR trying to fight out of the wall most importantly, and he's able to do so with his heat dash combo.
Oh, all right. Well, you know, it didn't drop in a way that got him punished, so you'll take that as a dub. Oh my God. Oh no. It's scary when you start seeing a Mishima player go for hell suits over and over again. You never know what they're gonna guess next. Are they gonna go for a third time in a row? Are they gonna finally start mids?
That's like the scare factor here for both of these characters.
Oh my God.
Dash cancel, dash cancel. Nice backdash out of the 1-2-3, but Shadow 20Z able to block the low and get the tsunami kick and having the window to activate his own heat. NOMAR trying to open a bottle of wine, but Shadow 20Z didn't whiff punish it.
I think he tried to time out. Oh God, the big launch. That's gonna put him in a one-touch situation here. No, doesn't get the wall combo, so have a little bit more life than I expected.
Counter hit, down forward 1-2, pushes NOMAR away. Oh my God!
Like ships in the night. Oh, the run up down forward 1. That's set point for NOMAR.
Late on the punish out of the down 4. Shadow tried to go for that down back 2, but NOMAR senses up in the sky with the wall standing 2.
Plus frames. Using it so early in the round too. Might come back to bite NOMAR.
Yeah, he even delayed that wall standing 2 punish as well. The combo incoming here with the Morning Crow, sending NOMAR all the way to the wall, sitting on rage. Shadow 20Z gonna try to apply the pressure with the heat smash. He tries to go for the grab, but instant break there for NOMAR.
On the back too, and that all connects. NOMAR needs one more, 2 times in a row. Shadow's trying to make the full comeback on the DJ.
Final round. Sweep. Starting things off here for Shadow. Go for the wall standing 1-1 into the Heaven's Gate Ender. Doesn't activate heat. Keeping the wall pressure here. Double down on the Scourge, and NOMAR utilizing the heat burst here.
He's killing it with lows. He's killing it with lows. No, not like this. Oh, he did 8 lows. He killed him with lows. No more mirror. I can do what people have done to me.
Round 1. Fight.
Feeling a little frenzy already.
Oh. Ow.
Oh no, that could have been huge here just to get the purple away out of RV Cris, but he's still rocking it. But finally catches our Shadow 20Z ducking.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because that's Chris's go-to whiff punish, 2-1, and it's kind of short range, so unfortunate in that moment right there.
Oh, hold the bubble again. Stepping out of the launch, but no big punish there for Shadow 20Z. RV Cris has a chance to bring this back with 20 seconds left to play and all the resources that he needs.
Wow. Goes for the slide to close it out of all things. Don't see that often from Shadow, but lows once again showing off. Counter hit, full combo. Doesn't get it,
Interesting.
but still towards the wall though.
And then out of the wall.
Plus frames, goes low. Plus frames from his own. Really putting in that down back 2 to work.
Oh my, that's all guaranteed.
That, not quite. Plus frames. Gonna time out the heat as well. Doesn't get to use the rest of it. Shadow's up 2.
Okay, finds an opening here with the Berserker, but doesn't go for the engager. Instead, he wants to go for the wall carry and sending Shadow 20Z to the wall, but ultimately rewarding himself with the wall splat and staying alive in game 1.
Yeah, definitely more of what he's looking for in these matches versus Shadow. Just a little bit more control over the pace of the match. And doing a little bit better on the Phoenix Show mix as well. Interesting ender there. I don't think I've seen him go for like just a down one there. Maybe didn't want to mess with the normal wall ender.
He's definitely playing a little bit more compact and a little bit more respectful for RV Cris. As Shadow 20Z continues to suffocate him with all these plus frames.
+1, nice step. Just looking for that moment to strike back at Cris.
Doesn't go for the dash. Interesting, and Heat Smash gets traded out. And RV Cris able to find the punish out of the bazooka. Final round here for game 1.
Yeah, good patience from Cris there. Shadow starts off strong though, already getting the heat going. Oh. The pressure. Just can't find a moment to press back. Wow! Another kip. Man, we have seen so many kip-up punishes today. I was always talking about how it's like it feels weirdly hard to punish in this game compared to T7, and it's a good option for that reason. We see a lot of players go for that in those tense situations, and I feel like I've seen the kip-up punished more often than not now.
Especially tonight too, and usually the one giving those punishes is Shadow. Like Shadow is like completely ready to punish these players from the kip up situations.
It's actually Shadow and KingReyJr who are 2 of your top 3. So I mean, it's one of those things where if you feel like you can, I mean, if you're making sure your opponent doesn't steal turns back, you're gonna get a lot of benefit out of it.
It's crazy how like the normal kip up is like the best option for wake ups because like was it like
crazy.
0 on block?
It's safe on block. It's evasive as shit. Like it feels like you can be right up close to them and still make things live. And it's very fast as well is the bigger thing.
That could have been a launcher there for Shadow if he committed on the Artemis blow, but he's really trying to find that counter hit with the Assassin's Dagger. But instead, he makes a mark with the right hand sweep.
Yeah, good close out there. Shadow not overextending, kind of playing Chris's game a little bit in terms of waiting for their moment. But I've seen actually quite a bit in this set so far. Shadow's pretty willing to bet on the round start gambit.
Ah, great usage of the back 3. Finally, RV Cris using that move. He's been really trying to find the time here, but with the amount of pressure that all these opponents have been smothering him, he hasn't been able to find a chance to until then.
Yeah, back 3 is a really good tool, but obviously very scary to use. Gotta be spicing it in there for Clive to mitigate the pressure. Oh, there it is. Nice delay from Shadow. Easy punish. Doesn't quite kill though.
Double down on the cold cyclone. Thing was gonna press after, but Shadow's patience is just working in his favor. Knocks him up. He puts him in the debuff one more time. Shadow 20Z putting himself in a heat engager, and RV Cris looking in absolute trouble.
Nice, gonna get the wall splat, tries to pull off, even using the heat burst to make that combo a little bit easier.
Oh, it's the wall, but RV Cris misses out on the ender. Shadow 20Z able to stand back up and wake up with violence. Up 4-3, gonna steal the deal. Doesn't kill just yet. RB Cris staying alive. I might have cursed it, Sammy. Never mind. No curse. No curses today.
Yeah, good stuff. Shadow, even healthier of a game than game 1 there. Just feels like that Cris really can't keep that pace in his favor. Shadow betting in really comfortable spots, round start areas, waiting for buttons to whiff first or be put on block before he tries to run forward. Doesn't mind doing stuff like, one of the things I think is really interesting is he doesn't mind blocking because he's pretty content on the pressure gambit afterwards, whether he wants to sidestep or duck afterwards or something like that, because at least for him, I feel like he feels like if he's Ana and he's blocking something, as long as he's not getting hit, which doesn't really have a extremely scary low in that sense, then he's going to be able to duck and move around, and then he just needs one launch because he's getting so much damage off of not only the combo but also the Oki afterwards.
Oh no, the counter hit on the second hit. RB Cris gets caught to a potential combo, but Shadow20Z does the wrong route.
See, Cris kind of implementing a lot of Phoenix mix now.
Wait, why did not work? Was he in the air? Why did he get brought down? That was a Devil Snatcher.
There is a range where it is a hit, and it is like closer to him. When it's farther out, it's a grab.
Interesting.
It is the I swear to God, it's the weirdest move in this game. I could talk about it for a while because it is so odd.
All right. 4-3 there, and calling Torgal for assistance. RB Cris getting the first blood here on game 3. It's a tough mountain to climb here, being down 2 games to none.
Nice. Goes for a second time, gets the counter hit animation. Nice. A little bit of patience there from Cris. Stops for a second, gets that whip punish between the string.
Yeah, adding a little bit of insurance as well with that extra sidestep, but no such not that it really matters here as Shadow20Z back up against the wall, and RB Cris looking dominant here in this round. Using the pressure here with the heat dash, but great block there for Shadow20Z, but better parry for RB Cris.
Yeah, getting these parries to go out, and he got punished for one of them, but it's definitely adding a lot. What adds a lot for Shadow is getting a huge launch off the string. Well, saves himself with the heat meter. And that's going to just lead into pressure once again. Shadow trying to stay alive in this game.
His heat didn't even run out there. He stayed there to prolong the heat to run out, but it didn't disappear. Shadow20Z staying alive here.
Nice
Armor there. Yeah.
Responding really well when Shadow goes for 4-4-3. Like, that's twice in a row where he's found the button in the middle.
Fortunately, you can't press during that. Shadow20Z is able to get a full-on launcher there with the Artemis blow. Ooh, nice. Catches himself ducking, and RB Cris staying alive. Getting themselves up on the board.
Yeah, really interesting to say that he's kind of backing up a little bit more. I mean, the stage helps him for sure. That was the second biggest stage in the game normally. But he was backing up a little bit. He was trying to wait for the moment. Shadow was actually the one who was kind of overextending a little bit too often. Like, a couple of those 4-4-3s just not reaching. And Cris on outside of that, doing a lot of Phoenix mix, actually. Just Phoenix shift, keeping it pretty darn safe, but he made some really good reads, like with the Phoenix shift armor as well. So that was a good recipe for success, but he's not going to get that big stage unless he breaks or gets the wall explosion. So up until then, we'll see how this changes.
I also like the fact that Cris is using a little bit more of homing moves as well, just to keep themselves covered. We'll see if he keeps the blueprints the same here for game number 4.
Counter hit, full string as well. Once again, going for that Phoenix mix. Goes for the safe heat engager. Wow, what an interrupt. That, like, I think the first time we've seen it in the set too.
Yeah, Cris tried to get really cheeky here, trying to be dominant with the charge up, but Shadow ready to interrupt, but he lives into the magic pixel situation. Down jab doesn't kill, but the wall standing forward with the wall splat assistance will do. Cris extending the round count here, starting off hot here with shield bash.
Yeah, when Shadow's round start, he either usually like done down back 2 or something higher than 13 frames. So that was a good read from Cris.
+6, sweeps on through, breaking the wall, giving themselves the wall explosion. And Cris has a full-on combo to work with.
Oh my god. This character's wall carry is insane, but it's not enough. He still has heat if he can find his way in it. Nope, doesn't get the opportunity. Cris trying to tie up the game count.
2 quick rounds here for Cris, and he's got the open stage. Shout out to AZ. Swings from the round start, but Cris backdashes out of there to get the Berserker whiff punish.
Oh my god, we almost got to the wall. Counter hit, nice delay on the wine opener. Oh no, the lows.
Get out of here.
Yeah, tried to snuff that problem out a little earlier than it happened before. I like that.
Get out of here and get over here. And get over there.
Cris playing with the positioning. A double low will finish it off too. Cris ties it up 2-2.
All right, folks. Cris bringing it back all the way to a final game.
Dude, what an interesting pace change from Cris, and it's worked out 2 games in a row now. And that's so, that ending gambit was so funny. He side switches with the Phoenix move and then side switches and then goes for the quarter forward 1 grab and then side switches again. That's I'm surprised to see. Well, I mean, one of the things that really makes Clive so scary is that with that addition of the quarter forward 1, his post Phoenix 2-2 mix is so good. He just has so many different ways to play around with you standing still or ducking or moving around, and it's pretty difficult to deal with. But that's it for the Ana, at least in this losers final set. Gonna go for the Zafina for the final game.
Let's see how this character switch works out, and we're going back to Coliseum of Fate, so both open airs for both characters here, and that's gonna work well for any one of these, to be honest with you. But right now, Cris is carrying the momentum over from the past 2 games.
Nice, gonna get that heat engager and a little bit of a life lead early on. +4. Still has to block it. Does reach quite far forward.
Adding all these pressures, let his meter run out and successfully does so. Tries to get the whip punch with the down forward 2, but Shadow didn't connect. Now Cris on a very decent life lead here, with not a lot of time to work with. 10 seconds to play. Shadow 20Z, how can you respond? Shadow time, folks. Shadow time.
Oh my god, when the number starts blinking red, it's over for you. Oh my god, how often does it happen? The timer starts making some noise and Shadow just turns into a different beast.
All of a sudden we go all in a frenzy. What a whiff punish there. Completely different level here, Sammy. It's just like that. Cris fighting with rage with a lot of time to play, but the pressure right now for Shadow 20Z gets stopped as Cris takes that gambit with the orbital.
How important is it to get that hit there? And this character's wall carry gets him all the way there. Unfortunately, doesn't get the right combo, and Shadow's able to tech out.
It does kill a lot of time, but Shadow 20Z has a lot of great health to recover with heat to work. But Cris whips the back two right in front of him. And Shadow 20Z had enough space to get the whiff punish. Set point here for Shadow.
Oh, once again, Shadow's the one who starts off strong. Doesn't get a full combo off of it, but already 50% with the Gray Life.
The trade, but no pickup there for Shadow. But Shadow is sitting comfortably with the install as well. Counter hit, gets the guaranteed knockup.
Just needs to find his way into heat. There's a lot of life to recover.
There it is. He heard you. He heard you, Sammy. Cris able to get that shield bash and gets him with the low.
Bro, it's one combo, he has the life lead. Like, how important it is to find those heat engagers when you have that much Gray Life. Shadow can do the same.
He's gonna go immediately for the heat burst into the dash to get a little bit more pressure.
Yeah, I like him not getting too greedy on the heat engager. Second hit of the down back 2-1 catches Shadow. Cris is still in it.
He even tried to whiff punish there. He had the opening, but Cris window was a little bit too tight.
The armor once again, and that armor goes all the way to the floor. He can hit Zafina out of some things, and that's a big counter hit.
Able to get the crush, and speaking of crush, Joe comes in with the Raider Party of 27 just in time here for the upcoming Grand Finals, but Shadow activates Rage Art, and Cris successfully baits it. We are going into a final round.
If he does anything, that Rage Art works. What a read from Cris.
But yet again, Sammy, a great start there for Shadow 20Z. But it's all, what matters here is how it finishes.
Oof, doesn't have a lot of life to recover, but being in heat's important. Gets another down back 4 counter hit.
He's got a step. No! So close.
I thought he might be able to make it. Just has a little bit of health left. Spends it on the heat dash. Takes some plus frames. Plus frames again. Plus frames again.
What a bait! Finishes a string!
Oh my god. Oh, the down back 4! The down back 4! The down back 4s! That was the critical button to save Cris. He makes a full comeback and puts himself in the Grand Finals. This is your Grand Finals.
Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely like what you mentioned. You have that behind you, but you gotta let go of the past for that one and focus on the match now. For all the marbles, folks.
Oh my god. Little steps here and there. Cris took a lot of damage between the chip and finally tried to find a moment to start their offense, and KingReyJr is so prepared for it. Takes a perfect for that first round.
What a punish.
Oh, second hit.
Again.
It's so unfortunate. You see the first hit whiff, you're like, it's time for a whiff punish after my step, and then just press a button into the counter hit.
Cris, first one to extinguish with his heat dash. Junior tries to use his own, but it runs out. But most importantly, he's able to find an opener here with a 4-2 launcher. Sitting all the way to the wall, but he's able to get the low wall splat, so the 3-ring circus does not connect. Damn, what a backflip into a whip punish out of the PhiDX ship, and KingReyJr sitting comfortably 2 rounds to none.
Yeah, it's the second time in a row KingReyJr's ended the round by just being a little bit patient, getting a good whip punish. Nice, got a float. Didn't want to mess with the optimal combo, just make it simple. Jabbed into the wall, try to keep this pressure going. Whoa, actually had the step there. Goes for damage.
Oh my, Oh no! The wall splat! This is gonna be a lot of health gained back for KingReyJr. And a lot of damage dished out. RB Cris decides to stay on the ground, but Junior able to pick him up with a 4-2 non-Augusto mix-ups. Nice!
Oh, very nice. He goes for the strip. What? What? No! You just do the. Oh no! No!
Hate to see it.
I thought he went for the down forward 2-string because he was just gonna stick RealNastyBeetle at the end. Like I thought that's why he did, because it was like I liked it because it was next to the wall, right? So there isn't like the combo to immediately tornado if you're Clive is you have to jab first before you're down 1+2. So it's actually not as good as just doing the down forward 2-string. The technically like the combo that is in the games to be the easy combo for Clive. It has its use there, but we just didn't see it. I don't know what happened.
He couldn't. No, he could not rage. I know you tried to.
He couldn't rage? Wasn't he in rage? Am I stupid?
He was in rage.
Yeah, I'm not stupid, right?
No, you're not.
Okay.
I think he meant like just like the recovery form.
Do you not have the frames after it? No, I think you do.
He finished a string, that's why.
I have literally not pressed that down forward 2-string since Clive launched. So
damn.
I'll believe it. I'll believe it.
Catch up with the overhead. RB Cris, no heat to gain, but a lot of great health to recover potentially. But KingReyJr catches him stepping and converting it to another combo. Junior extending the lead. One to one, it decides to ground pound, but Junior right back at you with his own sidestep.
Plus frames. Got the step that time. Oh, not the punish you wanted though. Still has a healthy lead though.
For both, but RB Cris definitely playing the spacing game right now, but extended over the upward 1-2 and gets caught by the second part of the string. But doesn't matter as RB Cris able to find an opening here with the down forward 4-3. Oh, sorry, down forward 4-2. My fault.
Nice early tornado here. Oh, couldn't get the wall combo, but still got the early bit of damage here. 1+2. Plus frames. Yeah. Can't really enforce a mix up there because it's too far to get the 1+2 afterwards, but it just gives you that space necessary. Oh.
He's still alive though! But that down four is gonna do the job. RB Cris playing it safe on the closer.
Both have the right idea, but it's like when you input the throw out of throw break when they're out of range. Cris is looking good though. Finding his momentum here.
Whip right in front of him, able to get that floor burst, and look at that Zensuke meter in here.
Oh, I love heat cancel combos. They're so cool.
Add that to the stylish combos there. RB Cris, not out just yet, still has the mental capability to be in this bracket.
Yeah, that's one of those games that anchors you quite a bit. Like you're just got a game going, the game plan worked, so you're confident that you can do it over and over again. You have something to build on, and especially when you're going the long way here, going to grand finals, you're gonna need something to stand on in order to start making that comeback.
Get ready for the next battle.
Going straight right into game number 3. Let's see how much of an adjustment that Junior can make.
Whoa. see him.
You don't
use
see
down
that move, though. Yeah, you don't see that.
I mean, that move's really good, don't get me wrong, but like, hasn't been a Cris move today, you know?
Oh! Great duck and punish here with the Echo Breaker. RB Cris making a statement here. Definitely looking way better than Winner's Final.
Yeah, a little bit of that confidence in the play there, but it's not to say much versus KingReyJr. Feels like he only needs one knockdown, one plus frame situation. He can run away with it. Oh, got the guard break. Not gonna be a lot of damage, but keeps the pace up.
Yep, no more heat for both sides here, but RB Cris continues to build up meter for Zentatouken. Unfortunate, no wall splat for Junior. But he's able to find an opening to get the Rage Art, and just like that, Junior living up to his name of KingReyJr Jr. to get the round.
Yeah, even if it's not the same as it used to be, he just keeps it in mind more often than a lot of players do. Oof.
Nice pile driver there to find an opening, sending Junior all the way to the wall. He's trying to use that side step to enter there to change the tides, but RB Cris continues to swing on through, interrupting him.
Yeah, that wall standing through is really good in those post-Oki situation or post-Ukemi situations. That's a great closeout from Cris there, trying to double his lead in this first set.
Counter hit with the knee, able to get the wall splat, but no tornado flip in the end.
Yeah, a little bit of a trade there, but goes for that running too. Nice. 4-4, 1+2. Oh, it always comes back when you least expect it, man. He just has it on deck for you. KingReyJr ties up the round count. Breaking point in the set here.
Playing super slowly for both of them, but Junior able to crush the grab out of RB Cris with that up back one. Tries to go for it again, but doesn't release the second hit as RB Cris able to sidestep out of it. Uh-oh, get down there.
Gets the bound off the heat burst. Oh, spends it. That could be a lot of damage, but puts him in a decent position. Hits him on the floor twice in a row with the heat smash. Good presence of mind for Cris, who puts himself in the lead.
He knew that KingReyJr had to wake up, had to press, didn't have a lot of space nor options, and RB Cris goes for the option select to add a little bit more pressure and guarantees the kill. RB Cris, one more game to reset the bracket.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going a long ways, every game you don't have to play is a big boon. So hopefully it can close it out here for Chris's sake. KingReyJr, even if you don't win the set, obviously making those games go a little bit longer, a little bit fresher, because you didn't have to play those sets on the loser side.
It's shifting on through. Oh my god, does it again with the Leviathan. Fully connects it with the launcher, but switches up the position here. Baits out the back three, but Junior charges it up. A little bit delayed on the punish, but still able to get a decent amount of damage.
Oh, that's a lot of gray life and no heat to recover it. KingReyJr on the heat dash, trying to close it out there. Counter hit. That's going to get a wall splat on the wall.
Look at the combo. He's able to get a decent amount of meter as well.
Yeah, and all these little hits actually recovered him a lot of life. It's not as much as when you're in heat, but it's almost even now.
One interaction for RB Cris. One combo will do. No wall splat, but the sweep is gonna actually not gonna do it. But the overhead will do.
I'm so surprised that sweep didn't do it. I feel like it does more damage than that.
Product here came in clutch for that one,
Yeah,
but not too much.
Nice, gonna get a combo off of this. Wow, what's the Oki? Nice, rolls away from it, gets the 1+2.
No! That's gonna hurt! We're going down!
Oh my god, and he gets all this on TEKKEN meter too. That's gonna give him a chance to close out a round later, earlier than usual.
RV Cris. Trying to look like a reset Cris right now.
That's it,
Carrying
level
the
4.
momentum over.
And if he gets level 5, he can close it out like at super high health counts, but level 4 is still really good.
Gotta be really careful here. Heat's running down, but one touch RV Cris needs to look for. Does go for the grab and had the right spacing to get the floor burst.
He was like literally on the corner, man. Ugh, just good presence of mind. Closes it out.
All right, extending gameplay here for KingReyJr. Not giving the reset point just yet and fully sends on the string. RV Cris gets caught pressing.
Double mid, double low. KingReyJr. so good at those little situations that he forces his opponents in, but sidestep into the 1+2 for Cris.
Oh my god, that's gonna activate the floor burst as well, and we are going into reset point versus survival points. Junior immediately activating the heat and able to get the counter hit grab, and we got ourselves another floor burst for in his favor.
He's taken everyone on this second floor. Cris just hasn't been able to start the offense. Oh my god.
Unblockables, tornadoes incoming into the spike, misses out, cameraman messes it up a little bit. RV Cris trying to go for the cold cyclone, but Junior ready to block the low. We are going into a game 5.
That's a heartbreaker too. He had the level 4s on TEKKEN as well, so like he could have done so much damage at the end of a combo. He can literally kill in ranges where other characters can't because of that, and he just couldn't find. He literally couldn't buy a decent hit in those last 3 rounds, and that's gonna feel kind of bad when you were on reset point and couldn't close it out with the resources necessary. KingReyJr. is the one who turned it up, but it's not over just yet. One more for the tournament, one more for a reset.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
You know, he's 3 for 3 with that move.
I love that move. I think it's broken. Ooh.
That's gonna hurt. Yep, switching up position, putting him in his favor now. RV Cris, yeah, is gonna get caught by the Rage Art, and KingReyJr. might have found a lifeline here, and also have a decent amount of spacing to activate heat. Nope, runs out close to the distance, thinking he was gonna press, but he's able to escape out of the overhead with that sidestep to heat dash combo.
Oof. Almost got a real extended combo there. Cris can close out. Nice duck. No! Oh, all right, still able to close it out. Definitely wanted that wall standing 1-2 there for the closeout, but Cris still able to take that round.
Exerciser able to deny the wind up, but the shield bash is gonna get Cris engaged with heat. Put himself a little bit of advantage here, forcing Junior all the way to the wall.
Nice. Little spacing trap there. Cris hasn't really gone to those all that often, and usually Clive's pretty good at that, but using it when he needs it. Once again, reset point.
Late on the punish. He had the idea, but RV Cris ready for the punishment as well, but everything completely whiffs.
Why did the camera do that? Like he was on the axis, right? Like, what the hell?
I see Done to break the grab. Junior finding the time to activate heat. Oh, it whips the side step 2 completely, but RB Cris unable to get the whip punish, but cameraman going crazy right now.
I'm drinking on the job. Oh, nice use of that 442, and stays on the ground for the second longer, gets the wall standing 3 for a big punish.
Doesn't kill, but cancels out the unblockable to go to instant down 1+2. KingReyJr. extending gameplay one more time.
Get him out of the air, so no grab.
Yep. Ooh, great option with the 4-3. Only Cris had to get up instantly, and Junior didn't have much room to work with. But RB Cris pressed on the last part of the string, giving Junior a counter hit launcher. Long time to activate the armor, bucko.
Yeah, a couple of really clutch throws there has given Cris a lot of range. And he beats the charge up. Very nice.
Doesn't beat the cancellation though. RB Cris able to get a decent health back, and Junior had to use the heat smash to get away from it. It catches on the wake up. It is tournament point versus reset point, and Junior started things off here with the Demon Slayer.
Oh god, I mean, what a way to start. Also in heat as well, trying to roll away from a bad situation, but still eating so much chip from Asuka. Finds a heat engager though.
Number 1 Cris did to Shadow. It was all how it's finished, and he finds the backflip and is able to get the Sensatuken, but no wall explosion. It is a lot of scale damage as he was in the air, and Junior able to find RB Cris cornered into the wall and able to get himself a wall splat.
Oh, he's just getting harassed on the wall here. He's not trying to give Cris the time to move around. Oh, not the whiff punish.
Gotta be careful with that. Oh, nice step block on the homing high, and Cris able to get the Echo Breaker launch punish.
Oh, keeps it cheap. Timer ticking down. Oh, the second hit. Oh my god, he swings into the second hit, and he closes out the set for it. Cris gets your reset.
They shall never guide me.
Cris has gotten away with the full charge down back 2-1 literally every single game in this tournament on stream until that final moment. Like, stuff like that just showing up at the very last moment to just give us a bit more drama. Oh my god.
Round 1. Fight.
That's the thing that's really worked out well and kind of hurt Cris a little bit. He's pretty rigid on the whiff punishing. It's almost always been 1-1 or 2-1, and sometimes it works out well because it's fast, but other times it's just out of range.
Triple down on the lowest, goes for the updraft, but Junior a little bit late on the punish, but he's able to catch RB Cris present with the can, something we barely saw on the previous set. Junior bring it out here on the Grand Finals reset for round 1.
Nice counter hit confirm.
Whoa! Unfortunate.
Yeah, he had the right read too, but just didn't work out for him. Big sweep. Don't know if it's gonna close it out. Probably not, but oh, maybe so actually. Am I wrong? Oh, if he got the wall, I'm gonna wrong. Wait a minute, gonna recover all of this life back because he's still in heat doing a combo.
Yeah, with all this combo damage, heat meter will not go out until then, but immediately gets deleted for RB Cris as he gets caught by Junior's heat smash.
Yeah, good delay from KingReyJr too. He doesn't want him to like get that heat smash from Clive and recover all that life back, so he waited a second longer and it got him the win. Plus frames. Oh my god. Again, dude, the down back 1 is working out so well now. You almost wonder why he's just started using it.
And great punish as well out of the cans. Not many people can do it, but RB Cris definitely ready.
1+1 for 1+1, but Cris finds a counter hit afterwards. Oh, that's plus? What? This guy's a monster.
Junior took the R+ frames literally. Shield bashing coming. No wall splat, but able to get the G-Clef connected though with a lot of damage incoming. Damn.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Nice.
this is even worse for RB Cris. Had all the momentum, but it's about to get stripped away as Junior able to get that down 4-2 into the RealNastyBeetle finisher.
Yeah, getting rid of that huge gray life bar, that's a big deal for here, especially since Cris is still in heat, so he could have recovered it back. Still got to worry about the heat smash. Oh god, the grab though, and that's gonna close out the first game of the reset.
One way to make a statement, to make yourself stay alive here after the reset on a very scrambly final game. Junior solidifying himself. Listen guys, Cris has been a TNS champion, but he's looking to become a multi-TNS champion, looking to grab his second title as Junior is trying to get his 15th. The thing is, Junior hasn't won a TNS, I don't know for how long now. I think since May, because he's been traveling all around, hasn't been really been participating TNS because he's been traveling internationally, and he's on a drought on a TNS title. Yep.
One of the first times we've seen Cris go for that down 4-2 in open space.
Down 4-2 has been working out so much this time though. Extending the lead here as Junior making a statement now. I feel like he released the change after getting that reset. I was like, all right, I'm pissed.
I feel the same, but I can also remember how many times Cris has made huge comebacks. It's not over just yet.
If anybody can make that adjustment, it's definitely Cris.
Oh my
god. That keep out back 3 by Junior. RB Cris tried to go in the offense with the Phoenix ship, but could immediately denied. And RB Cris wakes up trying to get control back, but gets whip punishes by another launcher by KingReyJr.
Yeah, it almost looked choreographed, but KingReyJr just a step ahead of Cris every moment in that round. Only needs one more and couldn't put himself in a healthy position to take the tournament. Yeah, that's so cool. And the reason why you do, but there's a functional reason to do that, folks. That avoids the scaling if you don't combo into the heat burst, so you get more damage if you can do it.
Not only for Clive or just for everyone?
No, in general, if you don't
that's
combo
awesome.
into your, yeah, hey, Hachi can do it too, off of other things, but if you don't combo into your heat burst, you avoid the scaling penalty.
I'm gonna note that. But so will Cris as he gets taken down with another no-round Brown. Just like what you said, Sammy, Junior is in a very healthy position to take the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it was one of the things I mentioned earlier where you have such a lead on your opponent. You have to make these critical decision points over your opponent. You have to make reads on reads and just get ahead so often that it makes that comeback so difficult. The thing you got to do though when you're in these positions is just take it a game at a time. You know, it just kind of almost compartmentalize every moment and just don't overextend too much, but don't take risks in those moments as well when you're getting back into that circle of decisions, those mix-up opportunities. But, I mean, easier said than done, especially versus KingReyJr, who's looking real good.
Down 1+2. Able to get a lot of damage, put himself in an install, but wastes it immediately. And RB Cris finding an opening with that Echo Breaker.
Good combo.
Great break. Junior needs to find one engager, and he does so to get all the health back.
Oh my
RB
God.
Cris tried to activate the heat smash, but gets stuffed out by Junior's up forward one.
Heat dash. I was thinking maybe just combo in a Rage Art just so he can get rid of the Great Life, but I don't know if it's going to matter at the end. It certainly does not for KingReyJr. Good presence of mind of every moment in that round.
Whew. Speaking of presence of mind, that spatial awareness to get that invasion with a sidestep too.
Oh, wall splat once again. Tried to peel off, but a little bit too weird of a side wall splat.
Yeah, and RB Cris is going to take advantage of that whip. Trying to dish out his own pressure here with the 1-2-1.
Oh, gonna get the
Resistance
final
on the wall
hit.
flat. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was a lot of damage even without the under. No, not over just yet. Not for this guy. Oh, the quarter forward one comes back into play.
Devil Snatcher grabbing the kill. You don't see that every day.
Yeah, even on hit, it does like 12 damage or something tiny. 5, 12, something like that. 10. 5. No, it's 5. It is 5. It is 5. Full charge is 10. It's regular charge is 5. Oh my God.
They're just waiting for it to make the mistake.
Use the stick. Use your peripheral. I don't know what he plays on.
All right, he activates heat, has a little bit of intimidation factor. No punish on the blue bolt, but he's able to step. No, RB Cris able to stuff him out.
Plus frames. Did he bait it? He baited it.
Come here.
Oh, I have a
He
question
almost
that I
had
didn't
it.
think about.
He almost had it.
Can it kill?
On what?
The grab.
I mean, he did earlier. No.
No, he killed with the hit version.
Oh, that was a grab. Okay, got it. Got it.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay, I thought there were two of the same.
No, so it's range dependent. It's not different button presses. It's a very weird move.
It is a very weird move, but we are in a different situation now, Sammy. Tournament point versus survival point. Junior trying to start things off again with a Demon Slayer, but RB Cris ready to plant his foot to keep it defense solidified. Just staring at him, RB Cris trying to force something out of it, but Junior able to thread the needle, able to get an engager into the Sambaki out of the heat first.
Oh, he simply wanted to mitigate pressure and he loses a billion damage for it. Oh, deep dash keeps the pressure going. Is he gonna get a chance to use it? No, it hit him out of the air, so it did no damage.
Super scaled, trying to get the grab, but now he has the position. Wait, no whip punters out of the cold cycle, and down 4-2 does not connect. We got 10 seconds left to play. RB Cris sitting on range, but Junior is carrying it with the elbow and secures himself the championship.